and twice in college, like after I got my bachelor's, because I'm like, oh, I want to learn Spanish. And then it's been so long, I should just start in Spanish 1 again. So that's what I did. I started in Spanish 1 again. And then like 3 years passed after I passed Spanish 1. I'm like, shit, I forgot everything I need. Let me just start Spanish 1 again, and I'll keep going. And again, Spanish 1 is completed, A's, and still, it's been like 5 years.
Well,
I will forever try to learn Spanish. Yeah, I mean, thank you, man. Thank you.
Say hi.
He says, I want to eat your minions.
Yeah. Yeah, Poe's not paying attention to you, is he? Or Mike. Fuck. To be fair, you did rejoin the server, so it's messing with me.
Well, I can't change my name there.
No.
At this point.
Okay, we're gonna get started. Last week, we had a very restful session when just about nothing happened at all. Right?
Nothing at all.
So I think I covered everything.
At all.
I was dead asleep.
Wow, I see what you did there. Yeah, and then the start of this session, it was all a dream.
Oh, good. Whew.
No, last week you continued your return home to Ishgard by making yourselves at home in the house. What was it?
I'm trying to log into something. I can't remember my password.
Password.
Have you tried AOL?
Yeah, not enough characters.
Okay.
Did you try a ghoul?
Yes. Actually, a pretty secure password method would be to put your John version of your character name as your password.
I like that.
Yeah, but don't ask me what it is because Kevin will forget.
So you were back in Ishgard. Sid held a couple of meetings with some dignitaries, namely Emmerich and Sid Garland, at the manor. Cassette did some shopping, and the rest of you just kind of did stuff around the house until it came time to, well, it became later in the evening. It's amazing how time works, right? And while everybody was asleep, assassins snuck into the house through the front door, murdered some of your staff, including Beatrice, the head of your staff, and then attempted to murder all of you while you were sleeping, and failed drastically. Most of you, even if you took wounds, were able to wake up and subdue your attackers. One of them was left alive, I believe, and brought with you. The others had died. One of the chief assassins, or at least the one that was trying to assassinate Sid, happened to be known to Cosette as Sir Cheribert, who is a representative of the Zamail household and also happens to be part of the Heavens Ward.
Wasn't he the one who spoke at the trial against our group when...
Good memory.
Yeah.
And he's the one who arrested most of us.
Urban, not Deus. Fifi.
Kevin, Fifi, me.
Yeah.
Well, did you get arrested or did you choose to go with?
He got arrested, but then they let him go at the jail. Once they forgot who he was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Good memory. But yes, Sir Cheribert, and you finally gotten your revenge on him. He happens to also be a member of the Heavens Ward. For those who don't remember, the Heavens Ward are 13 elite knights led by Thordan.
12 now.
Thank you. They were 13 elite knights. Yeah, led by Archpope Thordan.
I heard Archpo.
Yes, who rules Ishgard.
Evil.
Sid freaked out a little bit, understandably, about almost being assassinated in his home, and told the staff that they could come with you to Ophiatoros Keep because he was evacuating everyone rather than staying to fight like Kevin and Sherbin wanted. Cassette wanted. Some of the staff decided to stay with their family, at which point, as one of the staff was leaving, You learned that your staunch ally and longtime friend, Sir Emmerich de Borel, was murdered and hung from a statue in the last vigil. You were able to recover the body. Obviously, it was too late to do anything for him, and you brought that body with you to Ophiatoros Castle, which means technically there's no evidence of his death in Ishgard. Just saying. When you did arrive at Ophiatoros Castle, most of you had. How are you gonna move that? Thanks.
Stop eating the sticks.
Is that what he was going for?
I think so, 'cause I heard the glasses clink.
Oh,
So I think he was going after the sad sticks.
he's lucky he's cute. All right.
Bummert.
Yeah, the stitches are almost out. So they came out of the bottom, and now they're coming out of the top, but the middle is being stubborn.
Just keeping them be edgy.
Yeah, right. Sorry, back to that. You got to Ophiatoros Castle. Most of you tried to sleep the night through, and then through some excellent role playing and side discussion in the Discord channel under, I believe it was, what was it, Scorched Earth and
Salted wounds.
Salted Wounds. Thank you. If anybody wanted to read that hasn't already. That is stuff. Anyway, very good RP. A lot of stuff happened. At one point during this time, Kenji decided to go walk the town, look for supplies for a going away party that he wanted to throw for Sid. Lots and lots of sake. While Kenji was in the town, and is now calling me from the gate. Perfect timing. We were just talking about you. Kenji decided to walk the town and noticed immediately the hushed and guarded air amongst the town people, the quietness of what should be a bustling town. He was asked to leave by somebody running a bar, and that's when he heard a shout in the fields outside the town. When he went to go look, he saw an injured boy, couldn't have been too far out of his teens, with an arrow in his side, and as Kenji approached, another arrow directly into his head. And that's when his crew stepped out from the shadows, Seven Samurai style, and addressed him. And that's where we left off last week.
And Kenji was the only one to specify they were doing anything outside of the keep.
That's correct. You also haven't visited Hancock. Not that you need to. I was just pointing it out.
Kick his door open at like 3 in the morning when
Well, I
we
mean, you
showed
guys
up.
said that you wanted to
What's
check on
new,
him.
Hancock?
I've only said you guys said you wanted to check on him, and then nobody did. That's all I'm pointing out.
Just watch him sleep a little bit and we're good.
And we're just standing outside his window.
Payback's a bitch! Alright, and then since Will is just about here, we can wait like 2 minutes until he gets here.
Ayo sneaks into Hancock's room while he's sleeping. Just starts growing seeds through the wall, so he wakes up and it looks like the basement at the
Well,
the
it's
EATC.
Thanks for that image.
Happy little plants.
And while we're waiting, I will say hello to Cormac Goldhammer, who seems to be listening in.
Oh. I cast Create Spelljammer. Because that's apparently a spell.
He gave us a wave. Woo! Siddle servants? Oh my god. Until I said it out loud. I'm like, is this like little? And then I realized. Is the door unlocked? I don't know. Oh,
Hurry, lock it before he gets here.
that's exactly what I was going to say. Keep that dude out. Stop barking.
Ark.
You can bark.
Thanks, man. Oh, nice. Ark.
Hello.
Ark.
Oh, sit down. Thank you.
Ark.
Hello.
Hello, cool kids.
You literally made it right at, like, you called right as I was recapping what Kenji did. So we decided we'll just wait to get started.
Aw, you guys are so sweet.
I like your shirt.
Hello, my brother. Hello. Good to see you. It's good to see you.
Good, bro.
It's good, brother.
Whoa.
Hi.
Tasties.
Ooh,
Oh,
I will
shit.
have some, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm spitting out gum. And then I'm waiting a while.
You don't want minty bourbon?
Minty bourbon?
Bubblegum bourbon? Oh my god, that sounds awful.
Ugh.
Yeah, like peanut butter scotch or peanut butter whiskey or whatever
That's
that one is.
actually
Screwball,
good.
that stuff's good. Bubblegum, not
It's
so
hit and
much.
miss for me. Hi, Bob. What's up?
So it was best with the jet. What was the grape flavored stuff you guys had?
Yeah, it's like a Chambord.
Chambord. Yeah. It was the, like, the... Was it grape Chambord?
That's raspberry.
It's a
liqueur.
Raspberry, that's right. Yeah, and that it basically tastes like a peanut butter and sandwich, peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you can drink. It was
Good
kind of fantastic. Did we play Patchwork? I don't think we did. Oh, it's 2 players. Never mind. That's why we didn't play it. Oh, that's. I think that's Jimmy's.
Yes, it is. How did I get all over there?
It's with the
Oh, it
coasters.
must have stuck on top of one of them.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Sorry for my tardiness.
You're fine, dude. Okay.
Hi, puppies. Hi, I love you.
Thank you.
Whoa, like everyone's here except Cosette.
She has a migraine.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yep.
Poor thing.
She said she woke up and her head was splitting, so I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't play tonight.
Dylan doesn't know anything about
For a
that.
few hours probably doesn't seem good.
The in-game explanation
Oh,
is he
Dylan's
jumped so
here.
high it just
Hi.
went.
Hello.
You
I thought
feel,
you were to say she just jumped in the house and hit the roof.
are you feeling any better, Dylan?
That's how she got the.
I am feeling better, yes, but I had to stay late at work today, and I've already waited an hour and a half of traffic just to get home. Figured
Gross.
Nice.
keep it here.
Do you have work tomorrow?
I don't.
That's good, 'cause that's the worst day of the year to drive.
Yeah.
Literally the worst day of the year.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm driving for Uber all night.
Have
That
fun in
might
traffic.
be, but that might be the reverse.
No, I'm
Get some good
doing
jams.
it in. I'm pretty much just staying in Santa Cruz
Smart.
because they do Barmageddon. It's the night before Thanksgiving. Everybody just does a bar crawl because they're back in town.
Bro.
I didn't know Santa
Must be
Cruz had
everyone I grew up
bars
with.
for a bar
Dude,
crawl.
the first year that I did it, I made $800 in one night.
Damn.
That's good. Make that again.
Yeah, I'd like to.
You know what? Make double that.
Doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, game time.
What time is it?
Before we go to Kenji,
He's fine. You don't
Totally
even need to go to him.
was there anything happening at the keep after Kenji left and after Kevin had a heart-to-heart with Sid and then left the room? I'm pretty sure it was Soul, Ao. JS, were you still there or did you walk out?
Nah, I was still there.
Okay, so I think it was y'all that were there plus Cassette, right? Oh, and Omega probably would have been there too. Yeah, so we'll start there. Kenji can wait.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, wait, Kenji. Wait. Gee.
So who's doing what?
So we're the night before again?
No, this is
This
after
is
Sid
right
called
before
everybody in.
the phone call.
Okay, so that was early morning.
Link Pro.
Oh,
Link Pearl? Oh, so
Right.
that was. Got
I
it.
don't rec-
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
his Bluetooth on.
What is it that you said? You said that, hey, my friends are here?
Hey, my friends are here. Protect the town. I
Got
think
it.
was what he said.
Okay.
Uh,
Got it.
Kevin's gonna grab Aul and
I think you mean
DX.
a ghoul.
Aul and DX. And he's gonna click his boots and fly as fast as he can at a million speed over to someplace in town. He doesn't know exactly where Kenji is, but like he's looking for
No.
where the flight.
This is prior to Kenji saying that.
Oh well, then I'm just reading.
Okay.
Who taught you this?
Yeah.
Who taught you how to read?
We're
I
doing a
know,
little
I
bit
mean-
of time skipping for this. Or going back.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I'll take a one glass, please, with an ice cube in it,
Glasses for anyone?
please.
No, thank
Yes,
you.
please.
3 glasses.
I already have eyeglasses, but thank you for the offer.
Yeah, it was nice of him, right? I think he was gonna make them himself.
I didn't know
Yeah.
he was good like that.
I can only do bifocals though, not trifocals.
Your
Oh,
manager-
dude, I don't need bifocals. I need actual like prescription.
Ophthalmologist.
Sorry, man.
Optometrist.
Optometrist. An ophthalmologist does look at eyes.
Can I steal your bourbon, sir?
He stole it.
Serpent's Sid's lover, right?
What?
Wait, what?
I said, may I try your bourbon, Serpent? And then I went, oh, that's Sid's lover.
Oh my god. Okay, well, is there anything happening during that time period?
We have no idea that the town's like in trouble or anything. Then
Correct. Until
Not yet.
Yeah.
Just be reading.
Yeah. Everyone's reading. I'm doing morning yoga.
No, reading.
And I was just still in the meeting room making my list.
Here's the question. Has Sid yet read Omega's journal thing?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious if that's something Omega would be asking about.
I think Omega was embarrassed enough to have to reveal the information as it is, and has purposely thrown the ball into both Sid and Deus' court. I guess we should probably also send a copy of that journal to Deus.
Okay. He did what?
He said took the book to read, but he hasn't
Okay.
shared the details yet.
Okay. Is there anything that you're going to do with that, Sid, or not yet?
Not yet.
Doctor. I love the hair.
Was everybody a doctor?
Yes.
I haven't seen you in person with the haircut since.
Prost.
Appreciate it.
L'chaim? There we go.
Skull.
Salute.
Salanche.
Hey, shut up.
What's the Russian one?
I thought that was pros.
Was it?
I feel like
It's German.
I don't know what cheers is in Russian. Oh well. До свидания means goodbye. All right.
to sobriety.
Goodbye, sobriety.
Probably say every time we start drinking the vodka.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was your answer to that? Are you gonna?
No, he wouldn't have started to say anything yet. After the talk that they had, he probably wants to just chill for a minute.
Okay. So, in that case, does anyone want to do anything in the time between the write-up on Discord and when Kenji says, "Hey, my friends are here, protect the town"?
I would like to poop.
Kevin takes his morning constitutional.
I was gonna say, that's a big call, actually.
Roll for poop, because not one is going to be an awkward fight.
Yeah, roll a constitution save.
Okay, 1 second. Save. Okay.
I should have wiped better.
Yeah.
But you also get a bonus to intimidation checks because of smell.
21.
I rewatched Clue the other night, and I forgot about the opening scene where everybody's coming to the house, and every time that they go by Tim Curry's character, they're like, because he steps in shit right beforehand.
That movie's so clever.
It's so
It is
good.
incredible.
Anyway,
They released 3 different endings in theaters. They give you all of them in the DVD, but
anywho. So nobody wanted to do anything in particular?
Trying to read my book, honestly.
Yeah, so
Well, I
I guess
got
my
Constitution saving, remember?
wow.
Okay, I mean,
Yoga's great.
Tavi is here and hasn't said anything since he came, so I'm just checking.
Downward dog?
Did I get to end up reading the strength book, or did we say somebody had to read it to me?
No,
You're not Kevin. You can read.
even if you couldn't read, by looking at the book, the information within makes itself clear to you. That's just part of the magic of the book.
All right, copy that.
But Was it you that was getting it? Is that what the question was?
I think I was one of the candidates. I don't know if I was the one who was up.
Kevin got the con book.
Which one was Kenji getting?
Kenji didn't get a book. He gave his to Omega.
Okay.
Because it was strength, and Omega's character is all about getting stronger, and Kenji's like, I'm
So I
an
think
old
there's been,
fucking samurai.
three days worth.
Yeah, so in the amount of time, because we had one day where people could read double with no penalty, Kevin chose to read triple with penalty. So it's 3 days or 4 if you're Kevin. Because I've got it marked down here.
Yeah, so you're halfway there.
And you're done. You finished your
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, because I started fresh and
Got
did
you.
3 days worth, and you were
Okay.
almost done already.
I think I lost a day in there somewhere.
Yeah, so you're
Now there's a
you're good.
second book of charisma.
I've got that one.
You got that one.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
That
you
was-
have it?
Mhm.
Dang. Ruins my gift to you.
You were gonna give her the.
I was gonna give her the used one because
She can. Yeah, she can.
Wait 100 years.
exactly,
to
and
read.
nobody else would be able to. So.
They don't poof away when they're gone, so technically we would have 2 used ones.
You do have it, and as soon as you finish the last page, you're like, man, that was a really good read. And then you just feel like this wind gust, this flow of energy just overtake you, and you suddenly feel better about yourself. You feel more charismatic.
Oh, I need this book.
This is a strange feeling I don't feel
But
often.
the book itself
Am I
now
okay?
feels mundane. It no longer hums with power like it did before.
Very cool.
So the book gives +2 to whatever it is, right? Or is it +1?
It's
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
And
Oh,
you can
boy.
go above 20 if you're already at 20, to a max of 22.
Two.
Because it increases your maximum.
Is it 22 or
right?
24? I thought it was 24.
It's 22. The I want to say Wish can go up to 24, as
I thought
can
the books go up 24.
No, the books go.
the books aren't as good as they used to be, but the I believe Wish and the
Ludicrous.
whatever card in the deck of many things goes up
Right.
to 24.
Guys, Hadar had a 42 strength, and I think this is bullshit.
Pathfinder.
Bullshit, Lisa.
Just saying that sentence alone is just Pathfinder
But,
in a nutshell.
Pathfinder?
What was that?
He was slightly stronger than a Jurassic.
Just saying, somebody had 42 strength. That's all you have to say. That's just how Pathfinder and 3.5
That's
work.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, accurate.
And 130 armor class.
Oh, what now?
Some bullshit you can do.
Yeah.
That's
so,
gotta be 3.5.
anyway, the other ways to go above 20 is if you get an item or a potion, like giant strength or something.
Yeah,
along
yeah.
those lines.
Yeah, because they got
Belt
a
of giant
belt
strength.
of each
Yeah.
type of giant goes up to like 26.
Yeah.
I think it goes up to 27.
There's
Like,
one
what
that's
won't
a storm
help you,
giant.
but, like,
Yeah, there's one that several of them, like gauntlets, I think, go to 24.
And
And
they
then
used
there's-
to. That's older editions. Current Gauntlets of Ogre Power puts you at 19.
19, right?
Then you've got Ogre, or you've got Hill, Stone,
Storm's where it's at, baby.
Storm, and Cloud, and they go up to like 22, 4, 6, or 3, 5, 7,
Depending on
9. or
It's
something
odd
like
for
that.
some
Yeah, I
reason.
know. We're in the Dark Ages, guys. Come on. Sad.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Why is this the Dark Ages?
Oh, because everything's nerfed.
Well, we could play Pathfinder next.
Oh, there we go.
Then everything needs to be nerfed.
Kate had a plus 15 initiative.
If only there was something in between D&D 3.5 and D&D 5.
Don't.
There's so many good aspects that
There
just
were.
didn't
Just-
balance out to enough good aspects.
Terrible implementation. Anyway, if that's the case, well, Tavi, what were you? You started to say something. What was up?
I just said I'm here.
Okay, Tavi's there. All of you over your link pearl
I'll be smoking a J.
hear. What is it that they hear, Kenji?
Hey, my friends are here. Protect the town. This is gonna get awkward.
Let's go around and hand out earplugs. You don't want to hear the awkwardness.
Okay. What's everyone gonna do when they get that message? And don't go-
Omega's gonna leap out of her spot, scream "Hell yeah!" and run outside.
The village is about a mile away from the castle itself, correct? Malm.
I think we said half a mulm.
It wasn't terribly far.
Yeah, it was about half a mulm, I think, because it was about equidistant to the Aetheryte, which was also half a mulm away. Okay.
What's up?
What's anyone else doing at this moment before we flash back to Kenji?
Following the group because I have no idea who the fuck these people are.
Is Kevin grabbing Deus and Eowul?
I am.
What was that, Sid?
I'm grabbing Deus Neul and blasting 83.
So
don't worry, I
you're
didn't blow up.
holding them while you fly. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
I mean, I can.
I hope he tries his boots before he picks us up.
No, I pick you up and then I try my boots. That's
This is
illogical.
the best time.
Oh man. Oh
you
man.
imagine?
I
This is
wouldn't
the
even be
best
mad.
time for
I
the
wouldn't
fail.
even be mad.
Boom! There goes half the castle.
Honestly, one day it really will fail, and it's going to be spectacular.
It better. Oh man, I can't wait.
What'd you roll?
I thought it was an 88. It was a 44.
Okay.
Still good.
That fails.
Wait.
Was it 0 to 10 blows up?
No,
it was
one.
one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah.
Literal one.
Yeah, I have
love
to nat roll 1 on a D100. Or a percentile. That's what I roll.
Soul, you're done reading. What are you doing? Sorry, I know you're about to take a drink.
I would ask over the link pearl.
New phone, who it is?
Sorry,
I must be in a tunnel or
something.
something. No, I'd ask. What do you mean? What are your friends doing?
Now remember, your lips don't move while you do this. It's thought-based, so you're.
I don't think Kenji's responding. I think he's staring down
Too
his
focused.
friends. And medically checking the villager to ensure they're almost definitely dead.
I mean, they have an arrow sticking out of their head.
Yeah, but you know, people have survived weirder things.
It looks pretty deep.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
Yeah.
So
You knew that
it's
you were going to pick up like party supplies, right?
I was going to pick up
got
party
it.
supplies in town, yeah.
Yeah, Party City was closed. That was the first.
I had to go to Spirit Halloween, and boy, they suck.
Yeah.
it's Sid, Tavi, and Soul left in the room.
Must be real nice.
Say it again, please. I'm sorry.
It was Sid, Tavi, and Soul left in the room at this
I
point.
believe so.
And I will grab.
But Omega ran.
Omega ran out. I will grab Tavi and Soul and then teleport to the Aetherite.
I don't think that puts you any closer to where you want to be.
They're kind of equidistant.
Yeah.
Where Kenji is specifically.
Yeah, think of it like a triangle. Here's your keep, here's the city, here's the Aetherite.
All right. In that case,
In your room.
Oh no.
Well, you just made
We gotta get that fixed.
What? I just have PTSD there about a leak.
PTSD.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
I do.
I guess I'm running then.
You're just like silent, like wordlessly, like give the "let's go" signal and bounce. Okay.
Yeah, I'll cast fly on myself and fly.
And Tavi just zooms right past you.
We survived this. We need to have a stable.
The stable?
Yeah, with chocobos, so they can
Yeah.
get places quickly.
Oh yes, yes. I'm like, did I miss an A to B here?
I would imagine we probably have one. We just don't have chocobos yet.
The castle does have a stable.
that's a good
You
point,
just
yeah.
you definitely need to get chocobos for it, which you have not done yet.
Breed the best.
Okay, Kenji.
Uh-oh.
Seeing Tavi cast fly, I'm also gonna use my mandolin part and cast fly as well.
First time?
How fast is this
Okay.
fucker?
Oh,
he's way
you
fast.
cast fly on yourself and not really sure what to do. You just kind of like this, and you go flying off the ground, but kind of wobbly. It's like your first time flying kind of thing. Like you're trying roller skating for the first time.
I like that.
You're Iron Man using his boots for the first
Yes.
time.
Yes, absolutely. And then a robot sprays you with pause check.
That's my kink.
Oh my goodness. I just noticed my sister bought a second of the same painting just to put them next to each other.
That's art, baby. That's
I
modern
thought
art,
that
baby.
was I thought two pieces
Nope.
together there, and
She
now I can
bought-
totally see it.
Yeah, she bought just the one, and it was hanging up there. And I came home, well, and now that I'm looking at it, there's a second one there. Okay.
Spontaneously, just
All right. Anyway,
multiplying.
Maybe it just, went through mitosis or something.
yes, absolutely.
I come home, just everything's covered with that painting. How many did you buy?
Your sheets are suddenly that.
Oh no, it's multiplied.
Your computer background is that.
No.
Well done.
Okay, Kenji,
Uh-oh. It's gonna be fine.
you just hear silence, more or less. It's, you hear the wind blowing softly. It's just that really calm breeze, and there's fog setting this.
Of course,
scene.
there is.
Well, I mentioned it last time.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
How far apart are they?
They're standing on the top of a hill that they just crested. I want to say they're at least 200 fulms away. And you see 6 of them. I think it's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6 of them. And one of them was behind a tree, who you recognized as...
You had to print out their names.
Well, I printed out the entire dossier.
Yeah.
Shit, you guys come to class more prepared than I am.
I met some
It's Naboru, who was hiding behind a tree to shoot the poor kid when you came to look. The rest of them crested up from over the hill, and Naboru just stalks from behind the tree and meets up with them. And the 6 of them are just standing on the hill, girdled in fog, and just calling out to you. Like their features aren't even clear to you because of the fog and the distance.
Right.
But you recognize them by their voices and their stature.
And their hats. No, I'm just kidding.
How many of them are wearing... What is it called? I can't remember what it's called.
It depends. My character wears a Ronin Gensai, which is the massive one, but they would probably have the smaller, disc-shaped ones, which are... I can't remember the name of.
Are you compensating for something?
No, it hides my face.
Oh.
I'm a criminal.
Technically.
Allegedly.
Okay. So...
I did do it.
Only in certain counties.
Acquitted.
Acquitted? Lady
So,
killer.
They've just hurled some pointed insults at you, recalling some of your earlier days. One of them chastised you about not counting that one as your kill, and another one, who you recognize as Izumi, not Izu. I was going with the.
It was
they
great.
call you Ken, but
I just give you shit.
thank you.
Because Kevin calls me Ken. There's no way Kevin landed on my nickname and I didn't say anything.
I could have sworn you wrote that they call you Ken, but that works anyway.
Narp.
No. They say that you've gotten slow in your old age, which is something that you said to them earlier. What is your response at this point? Because you've called your friends. It's not. I mean, I'm sure they would have assumed that you did that, but it's not obvious because there's no actual movement of your lips or hands to do so.
I checked the body, which obviously did, right?
You want to do a medicine check?
Yeah!
Are you kneeling down or are you just eyeballing it?
I will kneel down, but I will keep my eyes near the archer in the group to dodge if something comes in my way.
Sure.
At
Archer,
20.
who you know as Noburo. I almost said Makoto.
Nah, Makoto's a bitch-ass fireball sorcerer.
What'd you get?
20, modified.
Okay. You see that the arrow entered basically through the side of the head, and it's fairly deep in there, and there's blood coming down the eyes, and he's not moving or breathing.
KO.
Seems fun.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be okay.
He's good. Walk it off.
So the weekend I've been
Like
doing
he's
work.
He doesn't
Rub some
look
dirt
like
on it.
He doesn't look like he was anyone, important. He was somebody just from the town.
Yeah, he's
that
just
they
one of our
abducted.
citizens.
Yeah, that they abducted to do this. There wasn't any reason for it other than to cause pain.
I will look up and I'll say, wow, didn't realize the lot of you became cowards in my absence. Killing innocent townsfolk.
Innocent townsfolk.
Correct.
They're ruled by outlaws. What makes them innocent?
I'm sorry, are you who you're ruled by?
You tell me, Kenji.
Well, based on your current behavior, seems like you may very well be who you're ruled by. So how do you want to do this? All at once or one at a time? And he stretches.
Yeah. You hear Makoto start laughing, and you see him in his tall aura form, all 6'8" of him. Immediately, as soon as you say, how do you want to do this, you just see him draw his staff and start stepping forward before you see one of the shadows put out their hand to stop him.
Since he said that, doesn't someone automatically die? Or we get like a kill shot?
Someone in the
How do you wanna
world
do
dies.
this?
Someone in the world died.
Yes, it was the kid in front of you.
How do you want to do this? Arrow to the head.
Yes, so they call out. Well, that's up to you. I assume you've already called your friends.
How's that up to me? I asked you a question. Answer.
Do you want to step forward and fight us one-on-one? Or are your friends going to arrive and make it a group fight?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could take the lot of you one-on-one. Izu, you might give me some trouble. But I'm not the same kid you saw 5 years ago.
Neither am I.
Bead of sweat.
You see her.
Did nothing for 5 years.
She's been standing with her arms behind her back like this most of the time. Just kind of the whole at ease kind of thing. Well, standing at attention, but showing you like her entire front with no defenses. That's kind of like how she's been standing. It's the you don't threaten me kind of stance.
I don't.
But at this time, she steps forward to the point where she's no longer obscured by the fog. And she finally lets her arms loose, and you see that her right arm is missing at the elbow.
Interesting. What happened there?
The price I paid for you. And then you see Makoto casting a spell behind her. Like she kind of tilts her head like towards Makoto, and you see Makoto cast a spell, and the rest of her forearm kind of appears.
Just the forearm or the hand too?
Oh, the
whole thing.
Yeah, from
Got
her
it.
elbow all the way up.
I was like, man, she just still got a nub, huh?
Does it look real or like?
Oh no, it's ethereal. It's very clearly ethereal. But she then draws her katana and just kind of looks it over.
Didn't she have like a really long one?
She's an Adochi, yeah.
So she
like
looks-
Sephiroth.
You only had 3 of them? I got 4.
It's not 6 feet. It's like 4.
But the typical anti-horse.
Anti-horse blade, yes. That is the blade she
Anti-cavalry.
uses.
Yeah.
She kills chocobos with her blade.
And she has in front of you guys, hasn't she?
Don't think in front
She
of us.
hasn't done anything aggressive in front of us, really.
That's
yet.
right. What? Okay.
Being silly.
I
I forget. Is she
puts it
short
away.
or tall?
She's short. She's
Okay, so
Izumi is.
she's Vera.
But she's short for Vieira.
She's 5'8".
Fairly short, yeah.
Okay.
That's very short for Vera.
Because you're 6'3".
Yeah, but she's a Vina.
I didn't know there was a height difference.
Yeah. Well, it depends on where they were raised.
Yeah, they're raised.
It's you grow up in insulated societies. Different species of your race, I guess, are going to grow up differently.
Yeah, I mean, also people who grow up in different parts of the world who grow up different sizes, so.
Kind of what I'm getting at there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like Planet Vegeta with twice the gravity, which is why Vegeta's so short.
That's why. No
Yeah,
other
that's
reason.
why. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. He's
I saw something that was like, I wanted to be Vegeta when I was a kid. I didn't think it would be the hairline that would do it first.
That's not that one.
Big mood.
All right. So she kind of just resheathes her katana and just once again puts her arms behind her back.
I'll actually mirror her and put my arms behind my back.
Roll an intimidation check.
Okay, Kenji. Oh, I'm training intimidation. 18.
18? Okay.
Now, what does the arrow in my chest do?
It's poison.
Great.
Yeah. No. You're not shot yet. So you, from this group, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, the only ones
How
that
dare
you've
you.
had any conversation with since leaving was Isamu and Ren, right?
No, it was Isamu and Daisuke.
Thank you, Daisuke.
Yeah, Ren I haven't
Is it
actually
Daisuke
talked
or
to.
Daisuke? I'm not really sure how it's pronounced.
I'm not good at Japanese.
Okay, but
you can ask my Duolingo.
It was Isamu, and it was Daisuke, and you spoke with them. You spoke with Daisuke in the baths.
Well, I spoke with him in the baths and after at the brunch or whatever it was. Yeah.
And Isamu, you spoke to at Okatoro's castle as they were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Isamu now speaks up.
My homie.
Hey, Kenji. I like you without the horns better, I think.
That's good. I don't see any world where I'm getting them back. I ain't got Makoto to cast horns on me, so...
Can you do that, Makoto? I wouldn't. Yeah.
I'd rather like to face Makoto first.
You're sensing a little bit of extra animosity from Makoto. Yeah.
Oh, was he the one that was helping, or in contract with Uematsu?
That was Isamu.
That was Isamu, the guy who's talking now.
Okay, so that was the one I chased.
That was the one you chased.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
He's the hero that's smart.
They're strategists.
Gotcha. But not the caster.
No, he's not
That's
the
Makoto.
Makoto's the
Gotcha.
caster.
Okay, I had conflated the two.
And then you have Daisuke. Daisuke is...
Shit, are we hitting the tournament arc, you guys?
Talking like pre or post time skip Yu Yu Hakusho tournament?
We're talking Fortune's Favored tournament. Oh. That was a lot
No,
of fun.
not the Rock.
That was so much fun.
I can't lose the Rock again.
Okay. Anyway, Isamu. You taking care of yourself?
I ain't dead yet.
Yet, being the key word.
Very much so.
I take no pleasure in being here, Kenji. I hope you know that. But I told you, we wouldn't be paying attention to you till our job was done. That job is done.
Congratulations on a finished job.
Thanks.
So can we keep this between us and not hurt a village full of people that did nothing wrong?
Oh, that one. That one tried to chase us out of town with a pitchfork.
So he was brave.
And foolish.
Yeah, that descriptor accounts for about half of you as well.
Yeah.
Not you.
No, me too. I made some choices.
Look, I can't abide by you killing villagers.
I didn't.
I know.
You gonna come here and take my head for it?
Not yours.
And you just hear like a deep laugh. It's like it's shared laugh kind of thing. It's like people are like, yeah, sure you are.
It's laughing at the kid with the power of anime.
Oh god.
I have anime and Jesus on my side.
You only have the anime part. You gotta wait for Kevin to stroke to get the other
To get the Jesus side, yeah, 100%.
Well, we still have our honor, but we'll give you the choice of location, weapons, who you want to fight first, or all of us at once.
Challenge him to slappy facey.
At this point, you can now see that all of them are missing a body part.
Ah.
But notably not their horns.
Not their horns. He cut off his own horns.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a...
Yeah. You,
So you still work for that son of a bitch, huh?
well, sorry, I should say, the fog is now clearing a bit. So
Enough so I
that.
can now.
Yeah.
Language, Kenji.
They
Language.
were not missing them before, right?
They
Back in
they are not wounds that you knew them to have.
Great.
Still working. As if we had a choice of leaving.
There's always a choice.
And then we'd be hunted down, just like we're doing to you now.
You and I both know he doesn't have men skilled enough to hunt you down.
Daisuke just kind of starts laughing. Yeah, that's true.
What's he missing?
Daisuke is missing an eye.
I knew it. It's so cool.
He's got like an entire
No,
slash.
he's the big, thick guy with the thing.
Yeah, he's got an entire slash on his face, and part of his ear is missing, as well as the eye.
Oh, because he's the one that Millie snuck up on in the bath.
Yeah. and he had the wound there. When
he was missing the eye there.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody really asked for a description.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
He also didn't swim up to you. He was keeping off to the side.
He was off in
by
the distance
himself.
for sure.
So if you were not looking at that side of the face, you wouldn't have seen it.
Gotcha.
That's kind of.
I mean, I would
picturing
have noticed it was out of place, anyways.
Yeah. So Daisuke's missing an eye. Noboru is missing an entire hand, his left one.
Good.
But he also seems to have the ethereal hand from Makoto. Makoto's leg was cut off at the knee. He doesn't have an ethereal one. He has a prosthetic.
That's dope.
Also, who's journaling this week?
Kenji. No. Do you want to write the journal? No. Who wants to write the journal?
I'll never remember to do it.
That's fair.
So I'm doing last.
I can write, just not on a time frame.
I mean, we don't really have a time frame for these. He's taken some time on his. It's just been busy with work. If you want to write this week's journal, you can. There's not really a time frame. I would say maybe a month.
Nah.
All right. Who wants to write them?
I'll write when I'm inspired.
You
I
want to
might write, but
I'll do it.
You can't tell me to, or I won't do it.
That's fine.
Because I'm a brat. It's my kink.
You're what?
What? What happened?
Explain
did
the
I say-
zombie dynamics so
I
much
said
better
Noboru
now.
was missing his hand, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Making sure I'm not conflating them. Izumi's missing her arm, her right arm. Ren is missing. Shit, what would Ren be missing?
His knights thereof.
No. We don't acknowledge the Knights of Ren. Thank you very much.
They existed before the movies.
Oh, so bad. Such a pretty movie, but so bad.
Ren is also missing an arm, but his left arm. Just at the elbow. And all of the missing limbs, except for the eye and the ear, have some kind of replacement, either prosthetic or
Got it.
ethereal. Yeah. Makoto seems to be missing a leg as well. This is his left leg. And these were all taken, you assume, by your previous employer.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, circling back to Daisuke then, if his eye is missing, but it was missing at the bath, what was his penance wound?
No, that was his
That
penance
was
wound,
the-
but apparently they got it before. We just didn't notice.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
it's okay. Yeah, you can't really see what Samu is missing at the moment.
Oh no, that's the worst option.
Wow, you went there immediately?
Did you not?
Yeah, okay.
Right nipple.
Oh no.
His appendix. It actually worked out really nicely for him.
It's good. 'Cause that thing was inflamed.
Yeah.
That was actually life-saving surgery for him.
I had to have my appendix out, and I was crawling on the floor into my parents' room at 3 a.m. with terrible pain and begging my mother to take me.
Was it like 0 to 60 with that?
It usually gets that way.
Yeah, I was fine. Then I had dinner, and I thought I had indigestion, and I went to go see Dustin that night, and I was feeling really ill there, so I'm just like, I'm going to go home. I got home, it didn't go away. I'm like, I'm going to try to sleep this off. I drank some Pepto and all that, and it was just like, the pain got so bad, I woke up at like
So it
2,
ramps
3
up
a.m.
real fast.
Yeah, it was really fast. And then they took me in, and through the emergency room, and they're like, hey, it's really good that you came in, because this probably would have blown up later today. It would have burst later today.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I had 2 or 3 appendix flare-ups before they fully took it out of me.
Wow. Surprised
Yeah.
they didn't take it out just
At
the
one,
first time.
right?
Yeah.
Well, it died down the first time, and then they were like, "All right, well, I guess we're good. Guess we don't have to do this now."
Like a precautionary thing.
Well, I mean, they're
Yeah.
not going to do surgery unless it's medically necessary, because it is an invasive procedure, and it's a non-zero chance of something bad happening.
Like your appendix exploding.
Exactly. Yeah. So, where was I?
My friends all lost their limbs.
Yeah. And they don't seem too happy about it.
Why?
Anyway.
Playing
So-
from David's Fire.
Thank you. As I mentioned.
Real peaceful.
While this is happening and I'm flying over,
Yeah.
Kevin's gonna say to Kenji, "Hey, Kenji, I know this ain't honorable, but stall him as long as you can. We're on our way."
And I think back That all depends on how they act.
So go ahead and roll an insight check for me. This is a general insight check.
24.
Jesus. Okay.
Wisdom characters.
You realize that aside from Makoto, they all seem a little bit hesitant. Like, resolved to do what they have to do, but hesitant. Makoto seems bloodthirsty.
You know, it ain't too late for most of you. Could be a
Most?
changing of the guards. Most. Noboru killed a person in front of me. That can't stand. And Makoto, you and I both know this doesn't end well for either of us, right?
Fuck you.
So Makoto's first. Who's second?
Makoto just starts, like, stretching.
I cast Cheese Man, summon popcorn.
Noboru doesn't say anything. He just, he's just standing there stoic. Is this how you want it to go down? This is, Izumi.
Of course it ain't. I'd prefer not to kill any of you.
Well, we don't want to kill you either. You could come with us.
And go where?
Home. Where we get our limbs regrown.
Where you get your limbs regrown.
You could live, maybe as a prisoner.
Maybe without a head.
Why did you do it?
Because someone had to. You telling me you don't know what he was? You telling me you don't know what would happen if he took over the family?
You tell me what happened. And she's like staring through you.
What do you want to know, Izu?
I just told you.
You want to know exactly what happened that night?
Spill it.
Well, our dear friend and I were out on the town. This doesn't get back to Kato, does it?
Have I ever told him anything you've told me?
No. But you're not the only person listening to this story, are you?
She just looks at all of them. They won't say anything while you live.
Fair enough. If I die, there's no point anyway. Essentially what happened is Kazumi, that was his name? Kazumi? Yeah, sure. Kazuko? What the fuck did I name him?
It was with the K.
It was with the K for
I'm
sure.
blanking as well.
Let's go Kazuko.
Okay.
Kazuko in the Valley of the Fools.
Essentially,
That's good.
Kazuko and I were out on the town. A small child went to observe his katana, touched him, and he went to do what he would do in that situation. And I prevented him from doing what he would do in that situation. There ain't more to tell than that.
You killed the heir to our clan for getting ready to kill a peasant.
That is correct in every sense of the word. Because life is life. And it matters.
I honestly can't say that I wouldn't do the same.
Interesting.
Doesn't matter.
Of course it doesn't. Otherwise you wouldn't be here.
We care about our lives too. As you said, a life's a life. And if we
Sure.
don't bring you in, it's not just our limbs we lose.
Or you can fight against him. Proposition no one's dared to do in many years.
Roll a persuasion check.
7. I'm sorry. 9.
And you know that that's a losing proposition.
We've taken on losing propositions and won before, haven't we?
You're stalling how far you're friends.
I don't need to stall. Who wants first? And I stretch. I ain't a coward, Izu. I'm ready to face each and every one of you if need be.
Roll an intimidation check. I assume what you're doing is intimidating.
Sure. Hello.
It's kind of stalling.
19. I'm rolling so good on intimidate.
Didn't you get? Do you get intimidated from?
Yeah, I get intimidate, but I have a -1 to charisma, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, like soul over here.
Okay. guess that this is how it's got to be.
And I take off my belt that has all my accoutrement. I pull Hope from the sheath just so I'm as loose as possible for this fight because I'm not gonna survive it. And I say, well, Hope, it's been a pleasure. And I get it ready. And I take a position like Obi-Wan.
Oh, God.
You know what?
Pull the
No,
Darth Maul
like
way.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, so you pull the Darth Maul.
The Darth
title.
Maul fight in
Poetry.
It's so good.
If we're only a couple miles away, I feel like we might have shown up
This is
relatively.
It's a conversation. The time is fluid. Time is a flat circle.
We've all seen the time knife.
Why would you show us that?
Why would you show us that? Everything's all Jeremy Barry. It's just so good.
It really was. I with the premise, I didn't think it would last more than a season.
Yeah,
but
same.
It was really good. Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna gather Sen while I'm waiting for him.
Okay, sure.
Oh god, just the EIATSU charging for like 10 minutes.
You just stretch, you pull out Hope, and as you do this, you actually hear this deep belly laugh. You're like, let me do it, Izumi. Let me. And this is obviously Makoto.
Let him, Izumi. He needs to know his place.
She just gives him the slightest head tilt. He says, "Ha ha!" And he just starts striding forward. Oh, we lost someone. Oh, just start. Oh, head out, he says.
Who headed up?
It's our spectator.
I love you, spectator. Bye.
I hate you, spectator. How could you leave us like this?
No, he's gonna rewatch this. Tell him you love him.
Oh, I mean, no, I hate you for leaving.
I gotta be honest. I only get texts from Eric and then check the Reddit.
I text you too, and you only answer Eric.
You don't text. You instant message.
Eric will
different.
DM us when it's our turn.
He literally DMs me, which is what he'll message me
Like
on
text message, not messenger.
Because text messages pop up different on my phone, so they're easier to.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
But someone does it. I definitely wouldn't be that.
Now you're gonna
person.
get texts from the entire team. Will, good job.
No,
Oh,
you're not gonna get them from me.
They get my number. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah. He just steps forward. Hey Kenji, you remember who my best friend was?
Who is this one?
Makoto.
No, tell me.
You cut off his head.
Oh man, well you get to join him.
Maybe.
Roll for Zane damage.
But not today. And you just see him. You pulled out a katana that's wreathed in flame. So does he.
Of course he does.
He has a flaming katana. It's not the same enchantment that you have. This seems to be something of his own own making. And you just see him kind of run his hand across the blade and stand there with it like this. Sword or sharp end pointing up, and it's just kind of flat across.
So I'm gonna gather Sen, and I'm gonna say, since you're the wrong party, you get first attack.
And you just dropped everything. It's just you, your armor, and your sword.
Armor?
Clothing.
Your gi.
Yeah, drop that. Too.
No, fuck that. We
Drop
fight
down.
naked, baby.
Just in the sumo thong.
Trying to intimidate him, like just by fighting naked. Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to fight you anymore. Stop.
Good job, Fen.
Yay!
And then he stepped in it, but the thought's there.
Just gonna fight him with that sword.
The what?
Uh,
The strongest of swords.
Sure.
it's a +4 in a system that only goes to +3.
No, it goes to 11. Oh my god! Kenji!
Yeah,
Jesus! No, I was rolling for penis size. Kenji's hung! Oh my god!
Rolling a d12 for penis size is cheating.
Depends on your race, bro. I'm 6'7". I don't know,
But
I'm
see,
short,
much
bro.
like Imperial to metric, foams to foams.
Oh my god, outlaw women are tiny. Oh no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's more like gorilla dynamics.
Yeah, gorilla, so it's like 2 inches.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like that picture of a hamster eating a banana.
Yeah. That was I saw a caption with that. It was just like Shaq and his wife.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Pretty good.
Gets a lot of mileage. The picture.
The picture, yeah, the picture.
Sure, that's what you're talking
I missed
I
you.
said, who else did Kevin grab besides Ao? Was it Soul?
No, Deus.
He went off on his own. Like, Greatest American
Soul went,
Style.
I believe
right.
I think I flew into a wall.
Because what spell did your mandolin cast?
Fly.
Oh, okay, so you and Tavi are booking it because fly gives you 60.
Correct. Before the fight
Actually, by
starts,
extension, that's the same speed that Kevin flies.
at this point, Kevin, Aoul, Deus, Tavi, and Soul all arrive.
I picked up one of my wandering trees on the way over.
You didn't pick the professor to fly him?
No, the professor's hoofing it. He needs the exercise. Meanwhile, Omega left first, so Omega would almost be there at the same time too.
Once I get within about 500 feet, I would dimension door over.
Okay. We'll just say that everybody arrives within a relatively even amount of time. I'm going to say that since Kevin was pulling you along, you would not have time to have stopped to drag along one of your treants.
Their sole job is to defend the land, and the land is attacked without them.
I mean, you said defend the castle.
And the village. And just the
They're
land.
outside the village.
If it was our territory, they were told to patrol it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in this case.
There's only 2 of them though, and this is outskirts of our thing.
For
now.
Oh gosh.
But
that was
only
ominous.
4 now.
George Bush is only 4 now. Yeah.
He almost looks good by comparison to what's happened since.
I would rather have him than Trump.
Oh, 100%.
At least he seems somewhat repentant.
At least he didn't get kicked out of art school.
Okay.
Like Hitler.
So, all of y'all arrive as you see Kenji standing with his sword drawn. You see several samurai, not 7 of them. I mean, guess there are
6
7.
7 in total.
Technically, there are
There's
7
7 in total.
Yeah. You see 6
That
other
wasn't an
samurai,
accident.
one of which is striding forward with the flaming,
Watch that movie.
Sword.
With my 19 passive perception, do I know my friends are there?
Yes, you would hear
I feel like
them.
you could have negative perception. You'd know Kevin showed up.
Yeah.
On Link Pro, I say, do not interfere with this fight. It's a direct duel.
I said, I can't control my flying.
I wanted to fight that meathead. Look, if he beats you, I call dibs.
But no, I think you're fighting the wizard.
Yeah, I'm
right?
fighting the wizard one. Daisuke.
Oh.
This one you've seen.
Okay, never mind.
He still fights with the katana.
Right, but he's not like the beefy boy.
No,
that
I think
clear-
Daisuke is the one that has ranged weapon, a polearm.
That is correct. What?
You said katana.
No, because
He was talking
he's
about
describing
Daisuke. Sorry.
Makoto.
Makoto fight, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking.
He was talking about Daisuke is the one he wants to fight.
Yeah, yeah. He's the one that's got the polearm. Okay. So Makoto doesn't look like they're hobbling, even though they've got a prosthetic left leg.
How fancy does the leg look?
Not.
Okay.
And the only reason that you know that he has it is because he, pulled up his pant leg to show it.
No Rocket Raccoon for you.
I need that guy's leg. I didn't actually need it. I just thought it'd be funny.
It's the best line in that first movie.
It is, yeah, 100%.
Hey,
I have
since,
That movie was really good.
Third movie made me cry.
hey, Dad,
Oh,
I'm not even done with it. It's just
All of it.
tears
All of it
always.
was good.
Oh,
since
third
I'm
one.
testing out my engines, I'd like to roll explode
Again?
once every 100 momes.
Why are you
I would
making
like
it
to
worse?
kill us.
Well, I just feel because I'm maxing them out. Like I'm trying to fly as fast as I can. Like
100
extreme
miles,
power.
100 miles? You're
Oh, not
100
momes. Meters.
Meters don't
1,000 meters.
exist in
1,000 meters. Oh,
So,
okay. Just tell me how many times I have to roll.
We don't do
That's all I
metric
wanna know.
here.
I just want to know if we're gonna
twice.
blow up.
That 11
All
was
right,
very
roll twice,
impressive.
if that's the case.
How many times?
Twice.
Will said we don't do
Twice.
metric.
Okay, rolling twice.
11 would be very unimpressive otherwise.
Uh-oh. I got a 89 and a 15. We're safe, guys.
Oh
Getting
no.
closer.
I just picture us butter in the air.
That's exactly how you hear that Kevin's there. You hear backfiring, or what's the sound when what is it called when a car
I think it's backfire.
It is backfire.
Yeah, backfire, right? Yeah.
It's when gasoline fumes are ignited by a hot exhaust pipe or carburetor. I forget which.
I don't know what any of those things are.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'm sitting there like, I got my own wings, but okay.
What's your flight speed though?
Not as fast.
Okay.
30?
Yeah. By any race that can fly innately has 30.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
fucking tabaxi.
Makoto strides forward.
Looks like
kind of gets into
double their movement speed.
what you would see as the dueling circle.
Hell yeah.
Even though there's not actually one of those.
So you gotta be insane.
I do step in front of the kid, so he's not.
I was just about to ask that. Are you gonna?
Like I've taken several steps toward them in front of the kid, so that he's not part of this.
Before they fight, those of you who have now arrived, is there anything that you want to do or say? I know Omega already said that they wanted to fight the big one.
And you said
I'm gonna
just interfere.
stand by and
don't interfere with this fight. It's a direct duel.
What'd you say, Tavi?
I'm gonna stand by in case anyone tries to like double team or whatever.
Oh, in case any of them try to jump in.
He just hates me so much.
Yeah.
He and I have had that grudge when we were on the same team.
I wanted to turn him into a cricket.
Hey, Ken. I'm gonna let you fight this fight. I think it's the honorable thing to do, but really? We're all here, and they came to our town, and if anything, that's disrespecting me and my castle, and I don't like that.
You know that as soon as your friends step in to help you, we're stepping in to help him.
They aren't stepping in to help.
You know, I get it.
Kenji?
You gonna play like a little tune for the fight?
I am, but it also gives them a little inspiration, I would think.
Can I say no to it?
You can.
I would
Or at the very least refuse to use it.
Yeah. Kenji might like listen to you, but he's not using it, and you can tell. It's like not.
You feel as if your
magic isn't seeping into
Give
you.
bardic inspiration to Makoto.
Hey, one more thing, Ken, because I don't know how these things work.
Switching sides.
Well, clearly it's just a friendly bout between friends, so, you know.
They're just friends.
Hey, one more thing, Ken. Since I don't know how these things work, as soon as someone hits the ground, is everything done? Like everyone, no more fighting?
We'll see what happens after he's done.
All right, well, kill him. I mean, don't kill him. Do you kill in this? I'm not sure.
This is definitely to the death, Kevin.
Got it. All right. Well, this guy's gonna die. It's stupid picking a fight with Ken. He's the second best swordsman in our group.
21.
Second best.
Does anyone want to fill me in as to why Kenji is fighting friends? I'm very confused.
Complicated
Oh,
relationship.
you know how sometimes Omega and I we throw down and we just want to get into a tussle. I think it's like one of those things. Although
No, actually, I haven't seen that. You often fight each other.
Yeah, we do, but I don't know why. I just figured Ken would have more attractive friends. Why are they so ugly?
Okay.
Because they all dumped charisma.
Okay, Daisuke is hot.
You got that rugged manliness.
Izumi's hot.
Izumi's hot, Daisuke is hot.
Asamu was
Honestly, Asamu's pretty good looking.
Okay, you're right. Maybe I just don't have a thing for those Orientals.
Okay.
We don't put our fight on pause.
Given to the realm of Republicans.
Oh, no. But he comes back in a minute. If it's Spanish.
No, that's his native plane.
But it has plane shift.
Plane shift. Okay. We have a tuning fork for Republicans. It just goes Q.
It's the Book of Law.
Q. Yeah, sorry.
That's pretty good. I would give you an inspiration, but I think that would go bad for me right now.
Probably. Okay, first thing that you see, now that he's within 20 films of you, and he's just kind of circling, and you're kind of circling as well, but...
you know what? I'm not circling.
Okay.
I'm just keeping an eye on him.
He starts
waiting for him to
circling.
strike.
He starts circling, but when he realizes you're not, he stops. And you can see on his face a bead of sweat, and it's... You know him. You know he's a coward.
100%.
But he always has had something to prove. And you can see behind his eyes that he's like...
Uh-oh.
He's just like, well, I'm in this mess. It's now or never. It's that kind of thing. It's like, well, I either die or I'm not considered a coward anymore. That's kind of what it is.
No, we'll still think you're a coward.
No.
You didn't say it out loud.
I can see it on your face.
You guys would not know that. The only reason that he does is because of the time that they've spent.
And in the dossier, I literally said he's the closest thing to our group you could call a coward.
You don't say.
In Makoto?
I'm just kidding.
I was like, I definitely said that. I was like, wait.
I literally printed out the dossier.
I'm fairly certain I wrote that. If I didn't, whoopsie.
You're waiting for him to make the first attack.
Yeah, I'm giving him first attack out of respect for the fact that I killed his best friend.
Okay.
Who was also a piece of shit.
He
See why they were friends.
he does that faux lunge at you, like the
No flinch.
no flinch. He sees that.
I'm Kobe when the guy did the basketball to him.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember.
I think it was Ron Artest out of bounds, like went.
Oh, I thought it was
and
Matt
Kobe,
Barnes.
It
That
might have been
was,
Matt
like,
Barnes.
trying to
I think you're right. And he just didn't move.
That's a move for Ron Artest would do too. Though.
It is a Ron Artest move, right?
I'm starting to second guess that.
Isn't that Meta World?
You're probably right. I think it might have been Barnes.
I mean, both were Kobe's teammates. Like later, which
Later
is fucking
in- yeah.
hilarious.
Okay. So, realizing that he's not going to scare you and his tricks aren't going to work, you see him cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, please don't make him dance.
It's Otto's irresistible dance. He burns.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders walks out of the mist.
Okay, he's our new leader. I'm sorry, he's in charge of the town. He's our daimyo.
Yeah, you see him cast a spell on himself very quickly, and a bright light engulfs his sword as he strikes at you now with True Strike.
Nice.
So advantage. He's gonna miss you with his first attack.
All right.
And then he's like, "Go ahead. What are you doing?"
So I just like step to the side and then I will attack him. I'm gathering more sen, but I'm not even using my sen on him yet.
Did the rest of them move any closer, or did he go all 200 foams down?
He went all the way down to meet with him.
19.
To hit?
Yep.
Okay. You know that this would connect, and you see your sword sliding, but literally as soon as it's about to connect, he misty steps away.
Interesting.
Coward.
Look at you got new tricks.
You didn't. And then you see him just, now that you've had your turn, he begins mumbling something. You hear an incantation that you have heard before. Not from him, though. You've heard it from some of your friends at some point. And then you realize at the last second, he's casting Fireball.
Yeah.
So it is a roll to evade.
Dexterity saving throw, baby. 12.
12 is not going to succeed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You forgot to add your fireball evasion skill.
Oh, do I have a fireball? I do have evasion though, so I'm taking half.
No, you lost that when you took off your accoutrement.
Oh, you're right. My belt had evasion in it.
Oh.
Also, Fen made
Always worry about
What happened?
poopy.
Who did?
Fen. Mostly on the pad.
Also me.
I'll get it in a second.
Oh, I peed on the pad too. Sorry, Yes.
Okay, let me roll damage and then I will clean that up.
Kenji with his bullshit evasion, dodging Millie's bombs when they dueled.
Oh yeah, you have evasion.
Bro, you would have wiped the floor with me if it wasn't for evasion.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for evasion and the fact that I rolled, I think, 2 or 3 nat 20s in that? I don't remember. I crit you twice or 3 times.
Yeah, the crits were there. It was the evasion dodge the biggest hit, because that was like
Right.
8. It was basically like a slightly bigger fireball that you cut down to half.
Yeah. Came out of that fight.
27 damage,
It was a
but
fun
you have
fight.
evasion, so you take half, so it's 14.
Okay.
And I'm going to, while you're deciding your next move, and
Not deciding.
he's now about 5 feet from you, or 5 foams from you, or 10 foams.
So there's a gap.
Great. 10's better for me.
How do we get the Misty Step reaction?
Hmm?
I want the Misty Step.
You want the reaction Misty Step? We all do.
So how mad would Kenji be if
a little bit souped
for
up.
some reason...
What is that?
I'm saying, how mad would Kenji be if for some reason Makoto's spells just stopped
Didn't
working?
work, yeah.
What do you know?
He didn't even want me to play him a song.
Okay, sweet.
There's a
So
verbal
I am going
component to
to
counter
gather
spells.
send to my full send, and
There
now
can
I'm
be.
going to actually use it now that he managed to hurt me.
Sure.
So I'm going to
verbal
use
somatic.
my
Wiggles.
Yoten to get in on him. So this is an attack with advantage. Nat 20.
Fucking fuck Kenji.
Nat 20 hits,
Okay.
surprisingly.
And then I'll just roll all my attacks right now. I'm gonna roll 2 more attacks on him from my regular ones. We have a modified 21 and a modified 24.
Just hit him with the LB3 to humiliate him.
God.
Do those hit? 21 and 24?
Yeah, they both hit.
And then I'll hit him with 1 more to hit him and then get distance again with my Yaten. And that is a 25.
Roll damage, please.
Okay, first one on the crit. That is 11, 6, 17. 17 plus 6 is... Yeah, what's 17 plus 6?
Did you roll?
23.
I think you rolled... Did you roll 3 d10s?
I did.
One of those is... I'm blind. I thought one was a d8. I'm like,
Oh,
you're nerfing
no.
yourself.
And then the last 3 attacks are... You're keeping track, right?
Well, 23 so far.
Great, 23, and then 10, and then 13, and then 7.
Even 50.
50 damage, 1 attack. Sure. Shing, 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 shing. And
then I, like, go back and I...
And literally as soon as you let your breath out, you see all of the wounds just, like, start gushing blood. And,
the squirt pump just...
yeah. It's like in Weird Al's Like a Surgeon music video. Yeah.
It's just, it's Sweeney Todd the movie.
Nice. Yeah. So much blood.
So much blood. More than a human body.
Yes. Poor Alan Rickman.
Oh.
Okay. So the next thing that he does.
I may have learned a few new tricks.
He doesn't even say anything.
You can do counter charm.
He's just got like this scowl on his face.
Or counter spell.
It's technically, yeah, it's just hand motions.
He walks.
But you go within 60 feet.
He
I'm just
doesn't
trying to
walk.
understand how spells
He
work.
runs for
That's
you.
all. I wasn't gonna do it or
close
anything.
as
I just wanted
possible
to make
and
sure I was
swings at you.
Basically, you get counter spell. So if you are within 60 feet of it,
I have a
and
22.
you can wiggle your hands,
It misses.
you can attempt
But
to
as soon as it
counter
misses,
If
like
spell
you
is
avoid
third
out of the
level
way,
or
you
lower,
see the
it
smile
fails
appear on
that.
his face
If
as he just
or
puts his
higher,
hand up to your face
you
and
can,
casts burning hands.
You
Dope.
have to roll. It's is your magic
Dope,
stronger
dope,
than
dope.
their magic contested
Okay,
check.
okay.
However, you can
Is
also
burning hands
choose
an
to
attack
use a
too?
higher spell.
I think it's a spell attack, right?
It is a spell. It's a
I think
dex
he still has
save.
to break my
It's a
AC.
save.
Is it Dex?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dex save. So you can choose to cast it at a higher
No.
spell level.
But I have evasion.
And then it ups it. So like if you spend, you
Oh,
get a
you meant
6
like
level
spell
spell
attack,
slot, just like
like,
I do each
yeah.
other.
I thought it was
One.
10 AC.
You
Yeah.
go, I'm going to cast it at 6 levels.
Yeah.
So that means if
Well, he
David was
upcasted
casting
this.
any spell that is 6
It
levels
definitely hits me.
lower,
I rolled a
it automatically
five.
kills you. You don't have to do the roll. The
Come on,
roll
bro.
is basically like if you know they're casting at low level, use the 3rd level. If you aren't certain, just use the 3rd level and roll with it because there's no mechanical benefit for using a 5th level slot, but he's
No, it
casting a
didn't. That
6th
one's
level
done.
spell. It just means you wasted
Yeah,
your 5th
yeah,
level
yeah,
and you
yeah,
still got
yeah,
rolling.
yeah. No, I didn't.
There's no
I'm not.
benefit there.
I don't look.
Good.
I don't want to know.
That is 26 points of damage.
Tabs 13.
And as
And he's
in
just
case
got
it
this
comes up,
smirk
you
on his
cannot
face as he
counter
jumps
spell and
backwards.
silvery barbs on the same turn.
I wouldn't even try.
Yeah.
I don't even like
Just
using
because they're
I have-
both
I have 90
reactions, so
normally.
they conflict. Because counterspell is technically an ability check, so
Great.
things that
Great.
modify that.
He just says,
Bardic Inspiration, you could make AO's counterspell stronger.
Same. And I go at him.
Or if you were to witness AO attempt to counterspell, you could silver
So that
bars.
is one is a crit
Gotcha.
and one is a 21.
oh, you
This
got
is
a
just
crit
2
and a
regular
21?
attacks, yeah.
Yeah, they both hit.
Nice.
I crit on 18 to 20.
18 to 20. What the fuck that? I thought it was 19 to 20.
Because of my sword gives me a +1 to crit range.
Fuck yeah.
So that is a 16 for the first one and a 10 for the second. And I
So
gather
26?
Yep.
Okay, sure. Wow, okay.
You don't look so good.
What are
You can
doing with the
surrender.
rest?
What?
You said you're gathering Sen?
Oh no, I can't gather Sen this turn. Sorry. No, I'm not.
Okay. You're about to taunt him. Go ahead.
You know, you can still surrender, right?
You
You don't
see
look
it,
so good.
as you say that, he's like painfully trying, falling to the ground and trying to like back up using his arms, but it's like blood is just spurting from them as he goes. And then he gets up and he turns his back and begins to run from you.
Do you surrender?
Fuck you!
And then I go after him.
Okay, and you've got your super speed ability, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's about 30 foams. Are you able to close that?
Yes, I can close out with my 1 attack. So is it my turn again? Is the
It
question?
is now your turn.
Great. So I would gather Sen.
Dashed.
I would gather Sen, which would close the gap on him and allow me to do full attacks. So that is a 19. Does a 19 hit?
That hits.
Okay, so the first one does 8 damage, and then 2 regular attacks of a crit and a 25.
But
yeah.
a non-20 crit.
Yeah.
Correct, a non-20.
How do you want to do this?
Oh.
He had 2 hit points left. We're gonna get more than that.
I think I take his arm and his head the same way I did his best friend.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Okay, the head just kind of falls to the ground.
And then I like... Oh no, never mind. I was going to say I cleaned my blade, but this is flaming, so it probably burns off the blood.
Sure.
I'm assuming.
Coppery smell.
It's flaming, but there's no fire damage?
It's...
Not currently.
He has to conscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that I haven't unlocked on the blade yet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, because I wasn't
We're
sure, because I
getting
remember, like, at one point I was rolling for you, and I'm like, there's no fire damage on this attack?
Yeah.
It has other abilities. Have you told them what else it does?
It extends my crit range. I told them that.
Yeah, that part.
I haven't told them the other
rest
thing,
is-
because I'm going to
is
use that
secret.
when it comes up.
Yeah.
It does nothing else for me right now.
Yeah. So there will eventually be fire damage if you're able to unlock the potential.
Yeah.
Anyway, the head just kind of collapses to the ground, and stoic as ever, the rest of the crew, now 5 of them, are still on the hill just kind of looking on. None of them really seem to care that much that he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
None of you touch his body. I say to my friends, and I look back up to the hill. Now, do we have to keep doing this? Or do we want to find a different solution?
Well, given the look of that one, and they point at Kevin, doesn't look like he's going to stay out of another fight.
Kevin's picking his nose and kind of playing with the lighter. Like, he's half paying attention.
Maybe that one too, pointing at Omega.
Yeah.
No, my friends are eager to fight. But we can stop it if you want.
Oh, well, good job, Ken. I mean, we didn't come down here for nothing.
That's a fuck you.
It's 2 in 1 second.
This guy
so
says
well.
fuck you for nat 20 and fuck me for nat 1.
The best part about this is you're not getting any limit break for this.
No, I know I'm not.
Okay.
It's the only reason you're rolling crits. If we didn't have the limit break, you'd
Now
be rolling
ones.
1s.
Well,
100%.
Ken hasn't used his limit break yet, right?
No. He may very well today. We'll see how this
I'd
goes.
love to see it just to take down 5 guys by himself. Sorry, I don't think it'd be that strong, but if it was,
I was gonna say I do that all the time.
You just have to eat a few hamburgers to take down 5 guys.
Oh,
yes, okay, that one's the winner. I like that one.
oh they have
10 points to Gryffindor. Wait, you're not Gryffindor. 10 points to the book reading.
Well, you
one.
can't fool me.
Okay. So, they're just out there.
Do their limbs go away now that Makoto's dead, out of curiosity?
No. They
Great.
haven't
I
yet.
love that.
They haven't yet.
I'd feel real bad if they did.
Would
They fall over.
Yeah,
like,
fuck.
whoa.
I don't want to fight in their weakened state if they want to fight.
Yeah.
They deserve a fair shot at me.
With Makoto dead on the floor, you just kind of look up the hill at them. And now you're Kinslayer.
Already was.
They just don't have a response to that.
Wait.
Does that count as kinslaying if it was a proper duel?
Wait, did he say kin or king? I'm kind of confused.
Ken.
Getting like family, Kevin.
No. I know what kin is. Wait, that guy was your brother, Ken?
He's, I think, Ken's brother the way that we are.
Who you choose to associate with?
They may not be smart, but they're good folk.
Why is that guy so weak, though? He died real quick.
I'm not good folk either.
He was a spellcaster.
Now I'm going to be real with you, Kenji.
Who's
You know-
saying this?
This is Izumi.
Okay. And I'll have my hands behind again, showing I'm not scared.
She goes from having them folded to behind her as well.
I also put my hand
Actually, you know what? I probably have my katana up on my back with
Just
just
what we're
flames.
doing.
Your hair catches fire. No.
Custom.
Oh, fuck!
You and I both know that Makoto is the weakest of us,
We do. That's why I wasn't afraid of him.
and you're not going to have nearly as easy a time with us.
True.
So I give you the option. Fight us all at once, or one at a time. All at once, you could bring all of your friends.
We came down here, Ken. And honestly, I'd like to do something.
She just gave us a day to think about it, by the way, if you guys didn't hear about it.
No, I don't need a day to think about it. We're good to fight now. Plus, that one looks weak. The one with the ugly mouth.
Literally immediately after she says you have a day to think about it, you have what was his name? Sorry, just trying to get everybody. Ren. Ren whistles, like just puts his lips or his fingers up to his mouth and whistles, and you just hear like Wah! and orc noises as their chocobos come up behind them. They mount them, and they all kind of ride off, but the last one's Azumi, who just kind of tips her hat to you as she rides away. They leave Makoto behind.
I will reattach my belt and put my sword back in its sheath. I'll tend to the body.
Well, I'll pick up the sword, the flaming sword that he had, and sheathe it and hand it to Kenji since he won it.
Thank you.
Wait, Ken. What was that all about?
Scorn.
Oh, I'm carrying it with him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show my former, even though I hated this guy, I gotta show him respect.
Sure.
He was still a good warrior, despite the fact that he was a little bitch boy.
Better mage than a warrior.
Kenji, I think you earned this one.
Thank you.
Wait, what
And I
was
like
that all about?
on his corpse and bring his head and arm back to where they roughly would be.
And as you do this now, as you're looking at the prosthetic for the leg, his leg, it's got like this metal attachment that went around his knee, and it looks like it's etherically powered in some way. Although his has that metal rod, like making it, a physical prosthetic. So it's like it might be he had this in case he didn't have the ability to use his magic or something like that. But it seems to give the appearance that it's a device that is powered by ether that gives them their arms or their limbs back.
Deus, if you want to study this before I put him in the ground, feel free, but please don't detach it.
Sure,
We're going to leave him mostly intact in the ground.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on the examination out of respect for you.
And I start tending to the body of the kid more so, actually.
Sure.
Like, I put his limbs together just to make it look kind of accurate. And then I went back to the kid and I, laid him out and I broke the arrow so you can't really see it in his head. We're going to probably have to pay something to this kid's family and apologize.
Wait, is anyone going to tell me what's going on?
Kevin, what do you want to know, bud?
I mean, the Gimp guy who died, those other 5 warrior people. What is this all about?
Well, you're not listening when I told you earlier. These are my friends.
I mean,
Not anymore, it seems.
you're my friend. When we fight, I'm not trying to kill you. There's difference. We're just testing our strength.
I believe their lives depend on them killing me, Kevin.
Well,
I'd be
you-
the same in their shoes.
Who could
Except
threaten their
only-
lives?
wait, what? Yeah, and why do they want to kill you?
Their daimyo could threaten their lives, and it looks like he's holding their limbs ransom from what I heard. So I bet you the price of that's in my head.
I thought that they were the daimyo's strength. Who within his group could threaten them?
Yeah, I thought so too. I don't know if they could or if they're just doing it out of honor, respect for the dead. I don't know.
Wait, so are they your friends? Like if we could figure out a way to not fight them and maybe talk to the Diamond Yo.
Love that, but the daimyo ain't gonna speak to me. Now that's him and I get in the same room. One of us is coming out, not two.
Well, I mean, I don't see a point in killing your friends.
Nor do I, Kevin.
Look, you know me.
Attack our people. We don't have much of a choice, do we?
No, I agree. But wait, that little kid wasn't with them?
Kevin, he was one of our citizens. He tried to chase them out.
Oh, I just thought you killed that little kid too. My bad.
Kevin, there's arrows in him. Do I look like an archer to you?
No, definitely not. I'm sorry. You know why I got here so fast? I thought there was gonna be a fight. I'm sorry. It's all a lot right now.
It is a lot.
When we left here last time, didn't we have Hancock starting some kind of campaign to get the daimyo drawn out?
We started that long before we left here. Might not be so easy as we'd hoped.
Well, I think what we should do is do what they just did, and we all challenge the Diamond Yo to a fight, you know? And if we kill the Diamond Yo, then we don't gotta kill your friends. I mean, right? Isn't that the best thing
Kevin,
to do?
that challenge has already happened. It's just a matter of him responding to it, and it looks like the coward's gonna hide behind them.
I don't understand why you Orientals have such weird rules.
Kevin, everyone has weird rules if they're not yours. You gotta learn and respect others' cultures.
Yeah, no, I understand it. I've been trying to respect other people's cultures. I'll even learn new words, right? Like a kimono and things like that. So I'm trying my best. I don't think it makes sense for a bunch of people who are friends to try to kill each other. Am I being crazy? I'm looking at the group now. Am I the only one here that thinks that doesn't make no sense?
No, you're crazy.
Oh. Never mind. Continue on then.
Well, it certainly does confuse me a bit that the term friends also means someone you'd kill in a most magnificent fashion.
Yeah. See? It's not just me.
I feel like there
It's
might have
more
been
like
some
former
information
friends.
that was last year.
Makoto and I weren't exactly friends. There was bad blood there. The rest of them, we were as tight-knit as could be before I did what I did.
Well, speaking of blood, if that daimyo has their limbs, then by extension he has their blood and could quite literally have a hold over them until he killed you.
Yeah, that makes sense, based on the limited things I know about magic.
Well, here's my thoughts. Here's my thoughts. Let me go talk to your friends, all
No.
friendly like, and figure out if I can
Kevin,
get
you
them.
go within 100 foams of my friends, they'll take your head.
No, they didn't look so strong. No offense.
Kevin, he was by far the weakest, and he managed to hurt me a little bit.
All right, look,
It's not close.
Hey, I'll follow your lead again. I mean, I don't understand these customs, so whatever you say goes. I'm just saying, before we do anything rash, maybe we should think of a way to resolve this. And I know it's gonna be crazy without fighting. Look, I'm
Kevin,
trying
I
to
would
change
love-
my
I
ways
would-
with the professor being gone and all. So
That sounds
Speaking
dumb.
of which, I'm gonna need a favor. I need one of you to go into town to get the supplies for the party tonight.
Wait. We're having a party, and you're going to have duels to the death tomorrow, Kenji.
Can you think of a better reason to party? Sid, it may be my last one. You at least owe it to me.
wait. I thought we were all fighting. It doesn't make sense if you take them all one-on-one. That's 5 versus 1, even though it's one at
Yeah.
a time.
Kenji, you got a new family now. I don't think we're gonna allow you to just go off into the sunset. So we can do one-on-ones with them too, or we could do it as a group.
We can discuss it over drinks tonight, but either way, Sid's getting his send off. And I don't want you hanging around because of this, Sid. Get your hands out of your face. We're still seeing you off. What's happening with me has no consequence on that.
That seems like a pretty short-sighted way to go about things.
We have our whole lives to be long-sighted, Sid.
So Kenji would know, like, after battle customs.
Besides, after battle, we got to celebrate a win, right? Now I need some of y'all to go pick up supplies. Here's a list. Confetti cake. Bourbon. Sake. In the meantime, I'm going to bury this one. And I'm going to take this kid back to his family and apologize to him.
When Kenji mentions Barry, I was gonna look at the dead body, just mold earth.
I appreciate that.
I'll
Bodies in places a little more sacred with a little more power.
Molder.
Yeah.
I'll come with you, Kenji. I'll
Sid,
be-
you ain't got to do that. This blood ain't on your hands.
It doesn't matter. You're part of the family. I help.
I can see I ain't gonna convince you otherwise.
Not this time.
What's
Drink?
the likelihood you think they're going to attack the villagers again, compared to just going after you or
They
waiting for
sent
your
their
response?
message. They'll stay true to their word and take either us on or me on. And we can talk about that tonight. I could probably take him.
I'm gonna go find Figmaster Flex and Carl Barks and tell them to shadow Kenji in perpetuity.
Okay. Suddenly there's just trees walking through.
You got like
the village.
trees that just follow you without destroying things, but
And then anytime he turns around, they freeze.
the basic instruction is if more than one person attacks Kenji, they stab it.
So they're like Boo from Super Mario. When you look at them, they stop.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
They're like Kronk when a citizen walks by.
Squeak.
Actually, it's still
squeak
morning, isn't it?
It's
Relatively
early, yes.
Cool. I got time to
Which
do
is why there
things.
was still fog. It was overcast.
Nice. I got time to do
Oh,
stuff.
Kenji, here, this is for the family, and I give you a ruby.
Thank you. I was gonna pay out of my own pocket though. This is yours.
It's more family than that money that family's ever seen.
Probably.
All right, we'll give them both then.
Sure.
Thank you, Dace. You're exceedingly kind. And I'm gonna pick up the kids. I'm gonna pocket the ruby. It's mine now.
Of course.
Family's never seen that.
No.
And then I'm gonna pick up the kid's body and head toward the nearby farmhouse. I'm assuming it's pretty apparent where this kid's house would be.
No, he was. I'll just give you the skinny. He was drinking in the bar when they came in.
Got it.
And
I didn't see him there when I went
no.
by.
Wait,
Okay.
how old was this kid?
But,
He's like 19.
but would we have
Oh.
recognized it from the time that Kenji and I spent
was like
building
13.
up
I was like, man,
the
this
village?
guy's
Because we had spent a week
Sure.
building up the village.
Yeah.
He has the only family that he has is a little sister.
Why? Why you do this?
Gotta kill her too.
No witnesses.
Her name was Asu, and they live on the other side of town.
This will be fun. And I start heading in that direction with the body.
Okay.
And I've pulled the arrow out of his leg and like covered the wound so it's not like blatantly like any blood seeping out. And then the head, I most like cracked the arrow because I can't pull that out.
Yeah. Well.
And I
not
like
easily.
pushed it in
Sure.
to make like I'm making it look like there's no. There's
Can I
gonna be
use,
blood.
can I use gentle repose and kind of make him okay a little bit looking?
That's not exactly what the spell does, but I'll allow
It's
it.
stop him from bloating.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
use
no.
mend. He's a corpse. He's not a person anymore.
Yeah. That doesn't work in my world.
Ao's gonna find a tree somewhere. Just a different tree.
What communist name did you come up with this
What's the
time?
name?
It's not communist this time. This tree's gonna be named Jubilee because cherry's Jubilee.
Mm.
Fine, you find a sakura blossom
Can he
tree.
cast fireworks?
In a fashion.
It's an X-Men reference, baby.
Oh, I got that. Don't worry, I got it. I still remember it's like the first episode of X-Men 90s is Jubilee breaking her parents' VCR.
Jubilee's one of the level 4 mutants, by the way.
Oh, she got super powerful now.
Yeah.
I heard.
But Santa's level 5.
She's a vampire now.
Gambit.
yeah, she is a
Iceman.
vampire now.
She's a vampire now, yeah.
Wasn't it Wolverine that turned her into a vampire?
How
I
the
don't
fuck did he
remember.
do that?
Better.
What the fuck is happening? Magneto, Professor X,
Play the fighter.
Iceman, Jubilee, and Gambit. I think they're the 5 level, and Rogue, obviously.
Gambit's level
not
4.
Rogue. Not Rogue. I mean,
5 is not Omega level, right? 'Cause-
no, 5 is Destroy the Earth level, right?
Well, there's Genesis. There's Apocalypse.
Omega level's the highest, and like
Yeah.
Iceman is Omega level because he can freeze
I-
the universe. if he
Iceman
wanted
is
to.
Omega level.
Oh yeah.
Apocalypse.
Phoenix is Omega level.
The Phoenix Force specifically.
Genesis.
The Phoenix Force specifically.
Genesis. She was
I'm
Apocalypse.
pretty
Light.
sure Jubilee gets there in one of the comics.
Anyway,
That's
sorry.
nuts.
We're derailing.
Gambit does, because
What'd you
Gambit
say?
can rip
Onslaught?
apart the universe with
Onslaught, yeah.
I don't know
when
what
he's
I didn't even know you were
unshackled or
coming
whatever.
from.
It's stupid.
Oh yeah, I was like
Gambit should have been the third Summer's brother.
Flixes.
Yeah.
That would've been cool.
miniatures game, and you get like these. The miniatures would be like X-Men or DC or something along those lines, and it has a little dial at the bottom with a window, and when you turn it, it gives you numbers like these are their stats, their movement, their attack, their defense, their special
Such a
abilities.
fun system.
It was, and they had little colored boxes on them to tell you what their special power was. Anyway, that long story short, I had an Onslaught in that game, and he was super cool. He's also way powerful. Didn't Will you
Onslaught's
play with
busted.
that, Chris? I think you used your Sentinel and I used Onslaught.
I don't remember Onslaught.
You had the big Sentinel, I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, the Sentinel and Galactus.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Galactus, that's what it was, not the Sentinel. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, I'll pick up that corpse and I'll head to the family. And then after that, my plan is to come back and get Makoto and wrap him up and bury him.
So the sister
little
is just
muddy
very 1,000-yard stare, kind of stoic, like, thank you, I'll take care of this, kind of thing.
And
It's
we
like,
hand her a ruby
okay.
and 100 gold.
Oh, wow, okay, mark it off.
Yeah, I didn't mark the gold, you guys.
She doesn't
that I
really
had,
have
so-
anything to say, she just kind of like...
Oh, I've only
absent-mindedly-
divvied up the platinum that we got.
What
from
was
her.
it?
It was 500 something platinum
You
a
also
person.
took the treasury from Verdalan's man.
Oh yeah,
I'll mark off-
we didn't talk about that.
Great, so I'll mark off 50 of that platinum and give that to her.
That's 500 gold.
So I'll mark off 10 of that platinum and give it to her.
Yeah, because I was basically 500 platinum a person, and then I kept it. Yeah, 500 platinum a person was what it
Yeah,
was.
she's just got like that fugue state kind of stare, just like thank you.
I'll add that to
And
her
your
track.
brother was very brave. He chased off some bad people.
He was an idiot.
Those two aren't always separate. He was brave and he defended the town. And if you need anything, hey, if you need anything, we're here.
She just nods and then closes the door.
How old is said little sister?
Like 14.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll be fine. And like as we're leaving, Kenji just like
Certainly won't turn
hit
into an
like
Melly.
some wall or some like wooden wall or something, just to get out a little bit of that extra
She's
aggression.
homeless. Thanks.
Sure. Like,
She's at home.
right
You just
outside.
destroyed it.
No,
right outside
different wall.
of her house, there's actually like a sparring dummy with rope around it. Like
Perfect.
Something that you hit. So yeah, you could hit that.
Hard to hit it though. Not hard at all, baby.
The skin that got rope
Load-bearing
burn on
dummy.
his knuckles.
I rolled a 10 and I have a +5 to strength.
You got rope burn.
Unless it's a strength save, in which case.
No.
There's a 14. No, I just hit it on our way.
Okay. It vibrates.
Thanks, Sid. Appreciate you being here.
Well, it's the least I can do.
Nah, the least you could do is go on tomorrow and live the best life you damn can. I don't want you second guessing yourself based on this. Stop finding excuses to not live your life.
I mean, they could always call me with the device. That was the whole point.
Exactly. So stop worrying about us. I can see it written on your face. Your kids will be fine. I can fight them all tomorrow.
Well, you know they're not going to let you do that.
I have a feeling they won't, but I sure hope they will. And look, if I die, it's my sins. That's fine. If any of them were to die in a fight, I'd lose it, Sid.
I want to see that, Kenji.
No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. When restraint goes out the window, Kenji's bad.
Sorry, what are you guys going to
That
die
Kenji
tomorrow?
was cut like a Melly.
You weren't attached to your characters or anything. No.
If somebody dies, Kenji instantly limit breaks.
On the
So
dummy.
By dummy.
Kevin's gonna be talking to DX and the rest of the group about what we're gonna do tomorrow and how we're gonna fight them. Just
Of course.
general talk, you know.
I'm also gonna, on the way back, like in town, get some sort of sheet to wrap him in so that it stays together.
Sure. I mean, once they're in the ground, you really think they're going to move that much?
I have to bring him back to the castle where I'm gonna bury him.
Sure. All right, yeah, you wrap him up.
And also, I think it's customary in Japanese to wrap bodies in like a white sheath before you lay it down.
I don't actually know.
A white sheet. I think so.
You
Sure.
think AO's letting you put that in their garden?
What's that?
It's
You think
fertilizer.
AO's letting you put that in their garden?
Doesn't have to be their garden.
Yeah, but it's also a butthead.
Won't matter. We gotta start with a cemetery somewhere. I'll start the cemetery in this town.
It is just carving a bunch of
already a cemetery
hashtags on
in
the
the town.
or hash marks on
Yeah,
the wall.
we gotta start one for the castle.
Okay. All right, sure. You're able to wrap him up, take him back. It's not heavy enough to cause you any trouble. Sid's in tow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else already went back to the castle.
Well, now I was gonna go shopping after Kevin talks to us about the fight and stuff.
What are you trying to buy?
with the list for the party. Sake probably mostly.
Okay, sure.
And then was it some cake?
Sake,
Confetti cake.
confetti cake.
Yeah.
Confetti mochi.
Confetti. Oh, mochi. Oh, bring mochi.
Okay.
Oh, so much mochi. Oh, mochi's.
Okay.
Okay.
There's actually, when you go into town, it's easy to find sake. You can buy that just about anywhere. Most people are pretty reserved right now. They still remember being under the threat of what did you call your gang?
Oh, they didn't have a name.
Okay,
They could
samurais.
call themselves something. Yeah.
The 5 samurais now.
Because they were just a clan back then.
Samurai Fives. Sure, the Samurai Fives.
I don't like that.
Most of them are just kind of like reserved, like not doing conversation or anything until you get to the mochi shop. And at the mochi shop, you see these two like kind of rotund elderly guys, well not elderly, middle-aged guys, and you see them just like whacking the dough to it while one person's like turning it over, like one person's hitting it with a hammer, one person's turning over the dough as they're hitting it. It's like traditional. Yeah, it's pretty awesome actually, and it's surprising nobody loses their hand.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
Mochi's dope.
Did you want some?
Oh yes, I would like a lot of mochi, please.
They just look at what they're making. How much is a lot?
Double that.
We have some.
And you won't be able to fight tomorrow.
Can we go one minute more?
And okay. One of them goes on the inside, and the other stands outside, and he's just like this. And then about a minute passes, and he just goes, just like that. And he's just standing there with his arms crossed. The other one comes out and is like, I checked the ice crystal cooler. We have plenty for this. We don't have a way to carry it, except if we brought you the entire cooler.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why don't you just go deliver that to Ophiatora's castle then?
I can't lift it. Maybe together, but okay.
Well, it seems like you solved that problem yourself.
This will be 2.
I'm sorry, what? 2?
So, actually, if you're taking our ice cooler, it's 2 gold and 1 platinum. You'll get the platinum back when you return it.
Oh, okay. Well then I'll do that.
Okay. He's just a little shocked that you pay that quickly. All right, very good. We shall bring it up later.
All right, thank you very much. We're having a party tonight, and if you get there at the right time, you can party too.
I'm not really in a partying mood right now.
Oh, why not? We just decapitated somebody.
I'm even in less of a partying mood now.
Why?
We'll bring it up to you later.
Oh, obviously you don't know local customs because our friend Kenji said that when you have an after-battle thing, you party.
I've been here literally all my life.
Some people are slow learners. My friend Kevin is exactly that way. But he's been around, and so can you.
He's even reading now.
We'll bring it to you later.
Thank you.
Big steps.
Bye.
Jesus.
I fucking love this.
Deus or oblivious?
Oh, Dave. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, Davis.
Oh, Dave.
So all of you arrive back at Ophiatoros.
Oh, before before Kenji and Sid get back from the town, would Link Pearl message them. So seeing as this is a kind of joint celebration between Sid's sabbatical and...
No, this is mostly about Sid's sabbatical, I say over the heads.
Well, at least in part Sid's sabbatical and Kenji's friendly beheading. If you had to say what your favorite piece of nature was, something that made you feel the most happy, what would that be between the two of you? Or both of you, if you had different opinions.
What you got, Sid? What's your favorite element?
I'm just reminded of The Last Samurai when they're
the cherry
Watanabe.
blossoms.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that movie.
It's really
Watanabe's so good.
Yeah.
I gotta say that the trees in Gridania were pretty amazing. coming from where I come from.
It's a big sturdy elms and oaks and such, as opposed to the relatively smaller cherry blossoms we see out here.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and what about you, Kenji?
With the stuff down.
Sights, smells.
Oh, yeah. I think it's wind, to be honest with you.
It's
Wind
just the
always
way it
carries you somewhere else. That or the smell of petrichor.
The
Fresh
smell of-
rain.
Yeah, I love that word. Do you know Bellicor?
No.
Smell of books.
Oh.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. And then, when they return, the entire courtyard of Ophiotoro's castle is full of, or in surrounding grounds, it's like a 150-foot cube of large, temperate forest trees, a breeze, and the smell of wet earth.
Huh.
For the entire courtyard, where I'm assuming we're having this party.
Aoul is terrifyingly gifted, Sid.
Yeah, noticing that. I mean, you really don't want to.
I mean, you being who you are, you would definitely notice it's an illusion because y'all are good at that.
Would I? Oh yeah, I would.
But the sense and sights and sounds are still there.
That's just
And
delightful.
that is a 4th level.
What a nice party trick.
You should never cross a fae.
What was that?
Actually,
Say never cross a fae.
Yeah, that's. I gotta be honest. This is the only one I've met. But I wouldn't cross them, so I guess you're.
No. Huh.
Kevin gets on the ear piece.
On the ear.
On the ear.
This thing's working, right? Everyone can hear me?
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, I was thinking, look, with all this stuff that's been going on with this town, now this kid died, I think we should probably talk to the mayor and let the townsfolk know what's going on. This town don't have no mayor?
No, we're the mayor.
Kevin, we're the mayor, bud.
We're the mayors?
Speaking.
That's what
Wait. Why don't we find Hancock? Has anybody seen him?
No, go talk to Hancock.
He's also on display with his throat slit in Ishgard. We just ignored him.
No, he got his throat slit here. No.
After nobody came to see him.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is we should tell the town what's going on, and also if we're gonna fight these guys, we should definitely do it like outside of town. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt if
You know you don't have to ask, right?
I swing
Kevin.
my sword.
Kevin, first of all, I don't know if we're all gonna fight these guys, but I think it almost might be better to do it in town.
Wait, why?
Because it sends a message that if anyone steps foot in our town, they don't step out if they have bad intentions.
Oh, you know what we could do then? Let's call all the towns together so they can see our strength. You know?
No, the word will spread anyway, Kevin. There'll be people that watch. We don't want our townsfolk scared of us, but we also want them to know they're safe around us.
I'm scared of how safe they are.
Well, the trees are always there to protect them.
Yeah, I don't know how the trees would fare against my friends, though.
Well, give me time, there'll be enough of them.
Is the video still going?
Yes. Just need a moment.
You know what? We're talking about all this bad stuff. Let's get some sake in us before we keep going down this negative road. How you feel about it?
He's asleep on your bed.
Well, I've never had sake. What is it exactly?
Sake is a rice wine. It's very good.
Oh, so it's a type of that fermented beverage that
Correct.
you all like so much.
Have you ever tried any?
I've barely tried what you consider food.
Give it a shot. I wonder if it would have an effect on Faye. And Kenji pulls out his personal gourd and says, "This is some of the best stuff there is." Careful, it's about as big as you
I was
are.
gonna say, like, how big is that compared to Ao?
It's probably about yay big.
Because Ao's
like-
only literally 2 feet tall and a twig.
Yeah, it's roughly your size. Just a sip, though.
Yeah, half of the banana, right?
So I'm gonna roll a strength
Hamster
check to
and
see if I
banana.
can keep it a sip. Because
it's very heavy for you.
Yeah. Natural 20. Alright, I can restrain myself with that. And then, how strong is his sake compared to Yi standard sake?
Yes.
That's up to you. I got that good stuff, so I don't know how strong
Well, but good
it is.
stuff isn't
It
inherently
tastes
stronger.
better. It's not inherently stronger,
Yeah.
though, I would say, yeah.
It's just standard stock in terms of inebriation, but
Yeah, well, that's a 17 con save.
Yeah.
tastes good though.
It's good.
Well, it's got kick to it, obviously. But hi,
Now, you feel how it warms your insides?
is that what it's
It
doing?
tastes like I swallowed fire ants, but in a good way.
You know, I ain't never tried the fire ants.
I don't recommend it. It was more of a learning experience, but if you take away the painful aspect of them biting your tongue and just leave the venom behind, it's kind of similar.
Wow.
Venom's an interesting word for it.
Learn through experience.
You did this as a kid? You ate fire ants?
No, I'm just saying what something
Oh.
that Ao would do. Like, what's that tiny bug?
Now, y'all, we gotta be celebrating Sid tonight. This is about him. And I slap Sid on the back and I hand him my gourd and I say, come on, you know you want to sit.
Yeah. Yeah. Take a drink.
Only one of us has to not get too inebriated tonight. But we can get a little inebriated. I say and I take a sip.
I cast LSD.
So, setting up for the party, it's basically...
hello.
There's some music playing, local minstrels that you invited over playing some music for you. There's lights courtesy of Aoul and some accompanying
Oh, that was a joke for the hypnotic pattern, but I can make lights do things.
other illusions. Like the feel
Control
of wind
flames.
blowing.
I can do that.
Yeah. And there's plenty of sake here, and then you see these two kind of burly but middle-aged men struggling to carry an ice cooler.
I'll go and immediately help them.
Okay, yeah. Oh, thank you. That's a long walk.
Hello. Appreciate your hard work. And I hand him a gold piece.
Oh, thank you.
That's for the two of you.
When this is empty, it'll be easier to take it back. And then they when you set it down, they open it up, and like a little bit of cold air rushes out, like in fog form. You know how it's like when cold air hits warmer air. That's his seat.
Oh, I'm just waiting for see how Fen plays Soul here.
Ben, roll a dex check.
It's nothing
Dexterity
but
saving throw.
silvery barbs.
I'm surprised he hasn't jumped down yet.
Me too.
Anyway, you just see this cooler, this tub.
I thought it was only 10 gold.
Yeah, so if you gave him 50, that's 500.
Oops.
So you just see in this tub, it is filled literally up to the top with mochi. It's like uncut mochi, so it's just like it's got the breading on the outside and the ice cream on the inside, or the cream on the inside, whatever it might be.
You want to shook yourself?
Now I want mochi.
And it's just sitting inside of this contraption, which you haven't seen one of these before. It's like it's basically a refrigerator / freezer, but it's using ice crystals. Yeah.
Omega, try one of these. And I toss her a little mochi ball.
She'll just catch it in her mouth.
Okay, it's cold.
Instant
Roll for
brain freeze.
roll a Constitution saving throw for brain freeze.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
very tasty.
it's well over 20.
Okay, you're fine. You just chomp right into it and swallow it like nothing else. It's green tea flavored.
Just a rogue going to town.
Rothgar.
A Rothgar, sorry.
Lion.
Before the party gets too into swing, I'm gonna go find Deus.
Oh, hey, Professor.
Hey, Deus. I was wondering if I could borrow one of the heavier hammers that you have.
Oh, Sure, yeah. Like a sledgehammer or just like a.
No, handheld.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'll go get him from my pack. Here you go.
Hits Kenji on the back of the head.
Thank you. Hey, well, you know what? You'll find out later. How you feeling after this morning?
Well, I'm still a little shocked about everything. I don't know why you chose me, but I'll do my best to do right by everyone.
Well, why wouldn't I choose you, Deus?
I don't know. A lot of people don't choose me.
Oh my God. No.
Listen, Deus, you've known each other a long time, and I know that you're going to be fine.
Well, I appreciate that, and I know you're going to be fine too. I'm a little worried about you, but I know you know what's best.
Well, you say that, and then I'm going away the day that there's going to be death matches.
That's okay. I think we have everything well in hand. And I think the important thing is just to enjoy tonight.
You know, if you need anything, you can always get me on that device. You can just contact me if you need to talk, anything.
Yeah, I think you're going to regret leaving that with us because I bet I have a lot of questions coming up.
I mean, how's that different than normal?
Well, that's true.
Well, you go down and have a good time, Deus. I'll be down in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Professor. I'll walk out.
I will go to my room for the moment and close the door, and all you hear would just smashing of the hammer for a few minutes.
Oh, he's masturbating? Violently.
What do they call those rooms where you can go in and just break shit?
The rage room.
Rage room.
Rage room.
Oh. Is that what you're doing right now?
No, but he should probably.
No, he's masturbating.
Might help. Yeah.
Tabby, Soul, come have a drink. Veterans, all together. And he's pouring out
Sounds good
sake
to
for
me.
each of you. Gentlemen,
Or I'm big.
it's been an honor to fight alongside you. Y'all think you could do me a favor and stay out of the fights tomorrow and keep them out of them?
You can't expect everyone to bow to your sense of honor and then not have a sense of honor of our own. You can't ask that of us.
No, I can't. I'm just hoping you'll oblige me on it. Look, I'm worried.
I mean, we don't have to all fight at the same time if you're worried about people, but we can join in and fight one-on-ones too. You don't have to take on everybody by yourself.
Yeah, but I worry about what happens in that scenario. If it's one-on-ones or me against them all at once, I don't think they'll pull out all the stops. I think they'll be arrogant and I can catch them off guard.
Like I said, that's fine. We can do one-on-ones. Just let us join the fight too. You can even pick out who you think is best matched to which opponent.
Yeah, but Tavi, I wouldn't be able to live with myself after if anyone went down because of me.
And you expect us to live with ourselves if you go in by yourself and we just sit and watch you die.
I don't think you'll watch me die. I think you'll watch me thrive. Kenji's clearly had a couple drinks at this point.
I mean, ideally, yeah. But if you go in there and we sit back and you lose, I don't think so. Just the same way that you wouldn't be happy if one of us lost our life. The fact is, we're a group now, so we all risk our lives together. So either we could do it with one-on-ones, or we can do it as a group.
So what do you think?
Look. They're your friends.
Not too loud. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. When I was not there, I just assumed we were all talking.
No. It's fine. Kevin could have totally heard us and walked over. I love it.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Like, I think personally, if they're friends, and we're trying to fight to see who's the stronger friend group, we should fight as a group. You know, with this one-on-one fight thing, like you said, I couldn't imagine anyone being matched up incorrectly. It just makes more sense if we all fight together.
Yeah, but Kevin.
It's a thing of honor, Kevin.
Yeah, but there's no
Right.
honor if you're dead. Wait, I think there
That's
is
not
honor in
true at
death.
all.
Yeah, I take that
Right.
back. All I'm saying is they came to our town, they killed one of our citizens, and I'm not gonna play by their rules no more. Had they not killed one of our citizens, maybe it would have been different. But they did, and now we gotta do something about it. I can't sit here and allow our citizens to be killed now that I know I'm the mayor of this town, and just let them get away with it. No more
Kevin.
rules.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, of course I curse you, Ken. I'm just saying, like, it's not fair. And we gotta
No.
protect our town.
Well,
And
life ain't fair, Kevin. I know you heard that. Sid was your teacher.
I'm just saying, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stand back. Like, just say, for example, they try to fight a ghoul. I know ghoul's super strong and whatnot, but like, one slash and a ghoul might be dead. And I don't want to see a fairy die.
Right once, and I'm concerned.
I just don't think this should be one-on-one. They're in our town. They play by our rules. That's all I'm saying.
I understand your point, Kevin. It's just, I'm not only worried about one of you falling and it being on me, but I'm worried about how I feel if you kill one of my friends.
Well, here's the thing.
No, it
Ken.
doesn't make sense. I know. But you gotta understand, Kevin. This is my former family.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In your fights, in a family, your fights are our fights.
Kevin, I appreciate you. I'm just worried if Sid and I were fighting and I killed Sid, how would you feel?
Well, first off, you wouldn't kill Sid. He's your friend and also your family, and that just wouldn't happen. So stop making these scenarios that don't make no sense.
You're not great at hypotheticals, are you?
Type of what now?
All right. If you were in your town, right?
Yeah.
You're in Cliffside, home sweet home, and someone from Cliffside,
Right.
you know, in here, killed Deus.
Well, I kill them.
Correct.
Here's the thing.
But how do you
I wouldn't
feel?
even let them kill Deus, you know? Like, that's silly.
But what if Millie had accidentally killed Deus?
But what if Millie had accidentally killed Deus? What if Millie's soup or tea or whatever she gave you back in that cabin ended up taking Deus's life? What would happen?
Well, I definitely wouldn't kill Millie, but I'd be really angry, and I don't know. Maybe I'd go crazy and rage and do things I don't want to do. But Millie wouldn't have been doing it intentionally, right? These friends of yours, they've been doing it intentionally, and that's just wrong.
Kevin, they're getting back at me. I'm Millie in this scenario.
Wait. What did you do to them?
Kevin, I killed their leader.
Oh, was he a bad guy?
Of course he was.
Okay, then I don't see a problem.
Kevin, just because someone's bad doesn't mean they deserve to die.
What about the daimyo, the one with the habit of chopping limbs off? How's he?
Oh, yeah, kiddo, I fully intend to take his life once I'm done with this. I really hoped it wouldn't come to fighting my friends, but it looks like
Your
it has.
friends seem hell-bent on obeying him and whatever.
No, I think my friends are bound to obey him.
So,
I don't think they have
what if we went for plan?
legs to stand on, am I right?
What if we went for plan C and just took him down while they're waiting for us to fight with them?
They ain't gonna wait. If we don't show up tomorrow, I think this town might be toast.
Well, what if we send a letter that we agree to fight as a group, but we put the location further away, and while they're going there, we go pay a visit to your old master?
That would be dishonorable, my friend. And I'm in this mess because of dishonorable actions.
Well, the daimyo himself doesn't sound very honorable.
No, he's a piece of shit. I can't do much about him right now. Sid,
Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, out of curiosity, would he want to see this?
What?
Who want to see this?
Would the daimyo want to see this?
No, the daimyo wants to see my head on a platter.
Well, would he like to see your friends coming after you and taking your head?
Huh. That's a good question, maybe, but there's an issue with that.
What's that?
I don't think he's gonna welcome us into his castle to have this duel. I'm getting that's what you're leading toward, yeah?
Or him coming here to watch from afar.
No, I don't think he would. He'd have his personal bodyguard and maybe 100 or so samurai with him. He ain't a foolish man.
Unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. Fuck, I can't think of a way out of fighting him right now.
I keep saying we just gotta talk to that Diamond Yo guy, and maybe he'll fix itself.
I think I'm the only one that can go to that crystal.
Is that the new rapper?
Yeah. The old man. Is that the old rapper? Serving mochi.
I like that.
Yeah, I ain't got any good answers. I'm sorry. We shouldn't be talking about. We should be talking about Sid. So Sid, this guy right here, handsome as hell. Look at him.
Wait, no, let's not change subjects. This is important. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
No, we don't. Just let me fight.
No, what's not happening?
Kevin, it's my mess. It ain't yours.
I'm guessing this is a super audible conversation.
Oh, it's gotten loud. We're drinking.
I keep telling you, in our family, your fights are our fights. My fights are your fights.
Trust me, Kevin. I'm aware. But I will say, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can live with myself if something bad happens to y'all.
Get over it.
Well, I can't live.
Get over it.
Hello.
Get the fuck over it, Kenji.
Yeah?
I agree.
Yeah. People fucking die. All right? And that shit's gonna happen.
Omega,
You should know as somebody who pervades in death.
Huh.
You can keep complaining all you want, or you can accept the fact that we're all in this together.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
So you get nudged, and Hancock leads over. What's going on?
Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here for a while. I realized that my kimono blends in with your wall.
Blurs out.
What was that?
He just walks out of the wall like those pranks where people will like hold up the sheet.
You don't gotta like it. You don't gotta agree with it. But you knew the second you took that motherfucker's head that at some point shit would go down and it would be bad around you. Well, maybe it extends a little past you, but at least you're not dealing with it by yourself. And how about this? You made a second fucking life for yourself after that whole shit show happened. People actually care about you despite what you did.
You know, Omega, this may be the most words I've heard you say since I got here.
Yeah, my voice is sore.
Well, like Omega said, I ain't let you fight by yourself. I'm not gonna let you, when whatever happened before, change what's going on now. We're family, and we're sticking together, and I'm not gonna let anyone die on my account. For no stupid reason.
All right, no matter what happens tomorrow, if Izumi draws her blade, none of you face her but me. Is that clear?
Yeah, no, fuck that person. I'm not going anywhere near that bitch. She scares the shit out of me. And that's a hard thing to do to me.
Do you think that Isamu is going to try to put something together? Snake in the grass?
The group, he might. I'm thinking if we fight individually, he won't.
Well, there's 5 of them, and there's 5 of you punchy types. Why don't you just square up with one of them and see how it goes?
We can do it that way, Kenji. You can take. What's that?
You mind hanging around a little longer tomorrow? Not to fight, but for whoever goes down, you heal them.
Well, I could do.
Once we fight, whoever wins has won the honor. Ergo, I don't think there will be retaliation. There might be a way for both sides to live.
Well, I could do that.
It may be sake talking.
Sake.
I could do that through the device. That won't be a problem. But
No. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. I don't want you within 100 feet of this castle. You're just the best healer I know.
Somewhere Sherbin scoffs.
I stand by it. I heard scoff in my brain, and I stand by it.
all right. Well, like you said, if we're gonna.
If we do individual fights and we go 5v5, that means in all likelihood some of us will lose, some of us will win. Sid's there to heal whoever loses on both sides. I would imagine it would then numbers would dwindle, and eventually we'd have to square off we need. But potentially my friends could live and you could live. I don't know if it'll work.
Well, I can always pick up the slack where Sid can't catch it with the healing.
That's what I love to hear. You deserve another shot. And he pours sake in like a tiny glass. Oh, that was too much.
You pick the matchups then. I think it's clear who you want to face off against, but
Oh, I don't want to face off against any of them. It's clear who I'm going to face off against, though.
fair enough.
Because to be honest with y'all, it's a what's the word I'm looking for? A mismatch if she were to fight any of you. It's a mismatch if she fights me, but I at least got a chance.
Well, is she going to be as skilled as she usually is, missing an arm?
I don't know. She had a ghost arm. Who knows how that fucking works? She better not be missing an arm, otherwise I ain't gonna fight her. That ain't honorable. Shit.
Was this mostly a matter of you not being able to get a direct message to the daimyo person that is pulling all the strings on their severed limbs?
I think they were sent after me long before that happened. But if I could kill him, I don't know if there'd be a grudge. There might still be a grudge. Who knows?
Well, if you get a direct message to him, would that allow you to kill him?
No. I have to do it publicly. His men have to hear that he's too scared to face me, otherwise none of this matters. If he hears it privately and shakes it off, it ain't gonna do us any good.
Meanwhile, Millie's still on the ear thing and she assassinates him.
No, she left the ear things behind.
She left everything.
Or so we thought.
Hancock, it's good to see you.
Someone's finally talking to me.
Oh no, I wasn't.
I nodded to you.
He just sipped some tea.
Just drinking. I nodded. What?
So how did that the campaign to get letters to the daimyo actually go?
Oh, utter failure. All of the letters were rejected immediately.
Fucking coward.
Oh, so he hasn't even heard the message.
Damn, I thought he was braver than
I
that.
don't think he cares to hear the message. I just think that
He wants my head, he don't care how he gets it, yeah?
that very well might be, but I think he has higher designs.
What's his name, anyways? I have very little context in this situation.
Kato.
Kato Ura.
How do you spell that?
Katoura. Although I'm doing it how you Westerners do it. Normally we say the last name first. Thank you, Duolingo.
So he's been ignoring your letters. He wants you dead.
Dabolingo. Sorry.
He sends your former friends to kill you. You killed one of them who was your friend, but not really your friend.
Nah, that guy's a piece of shit. It's fine.
Piece of shit.
He's literally, his body is literally like...
No, I buried him.
Yeah, buried nearby.
Yeah, he's on the
That
garden.
guy's a piece of shit.
And you killed his...
Don't speak ill of the dead, Kenji. Come on.
Someone? You killed his someone? Who was the friend of that one?
The daimyo's son was killed by me.
It's a very roundabout way to saying you killed him, but yes.
Yeah, but the daimyo's son was also Makoto.
He was caused
Festival.
death, and the death happened to be a result of my actions.
Yeah, sorry.
And then that guy's his friend.
Was.
Was.
Maybe they meet in the afterlife. Who's to say, right?
Yeah, doing them both a favor.
Well, if you could get a direct message to the daimyo, what did you try to send, or what would you want to say if you could get right in his ear?
I was challenging him to a duel.
And I
Cool.
was sending messages to let him know that he was being challenged to a duel. And
Challenged to a duel
I was
by
saying
Kenji.
he could directly get me back for the death of his son, instead of having to send other people to do his dirty work.
I just want you to know, I sent hundreds of letters in the hopes that some of them might fall into hands other than his, and every single one was returned.
Yeah, I believe you. He's good at keeping his soldiers in line.
What do you think that he was wanting in a... He said he was aiming higher. What do you mean by that?
Oh, you do listen to me. Yes, I think he has designs for Kugane Palace.
Huh. Wait, really?
Word is he has a new challenge, or a new champion.
Who?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Stronger than a Zoom.
Maybe that's why they're afraid they can't take their limbs back.
I've never fought this Izumi. She's very pretty, by the way. I've never fought her, so I couldn't tell you if he's stronger, but the rumors that are swirling about is that this champion is not natural.
Yojimbo, maybe?
Oh, no. Yojimbo would never do that.
Okay. Not natural. Could it be connected? No, that don't make no sense. Not
Connected
natural.
to...
Metallic? Garlean technology?
Oh, I don't know. I have not personally seen this champion, so I could not speak to that. I've given you all the information I have.
No,
Maybe he's
appreciate
pulled the
it.
primal out of his arse like everyone else seems to do in these lands.
No, primal we'd know about. Right?
They make tiny primals.
Wait, right?
There has been some talk about Susanoo. Oh, but that's in the release C. That would not be with your daimyo. No, I don't think that's the case.
No, so maybe Garlean tech if it's not natural? I don't know. What do you think, Tabby?
I mean, it's possible, but I don't see Garlean's giving him anything that would be so advanced that all of your group would have to fear it.
Does Garlemald not deal in coin?
Because he has coin.
Coin, sure, but they aren't going to give up their most advanced technologies.
I hear you. I believe you. However, in my line of work, you learn that enough money could get anyone to give up something.
Could get some people to give up something.
Or, I guess it's a possibility.
And unnatural has a wide variety of meanings.
Yes.
By most standards, I'm not natural.
Forgive me, I think that he might have overcome me, and he bows deeply to Tavi, and he says, "They are your people. I should not speak to you that way, my liege."
You what now?
I mean, everyone's input is welcome here.
Soul's just gonna nod.
All right.
At Hancock after he says that.
So they said I could
he wouldn't
choose
say
it.
no.
We do tournament arc style. 5v5 individually. However, I stipulate that we get to heal whoever goes down, unless it's me. If it's me, they can take my head, go back to their castle, get their limbs. But whoever goes down that's not me gets healed. And then if we win, they have to join us and defend our town. How's that feel?
Something fun. What
That's
time is it?
Does that sound good to everyone else?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yep, sounds fine to me.
Sure.
As
Who
long
are
as none of us are
fighters?
dying, right?
Who are our fighters?
Kevin,
I'm a fighter.
Soul.
You even gotta ask.
That was like immediate.
Soul has his drink and it's just like,
Who? Like Hancock standing behind you.
Get him down.
You're
oh,
good.
Hancock.
I can fight twice.
Obviously, I'll join.
All right. Looks like we have a plan. Now, can we fucking celebrate Sid for I don't know, the primal's sake? What do we say here? I ain't invoking Kame on this. So. Sid, you're the best of us, my friend. And I think you've earned the respect of every single person and not person here.
Cheers.
And no matter where you go or what you do, you're part of this family.
I wish I had alcohol right now.
Just pours for Hancock.
Right into the tea.
Ooh, that is quite good.
Oh,
You're now Irish.
Green tea with sake. That makes you Irish?
Also,
tea or
yo,
alcohol.
we gotta start a distillery here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, we gotta open a distillery in town, right? I'm not crazy.
Well, I mean,
We'll make another.
You know what? Even if I die, just name it in my honor and make good sake, all right?
I
the
would
Deus did help Harry make a still.
and you can sell that.
We know how to do it.
Oh, that's a good point.
It probably is able to ignite, I would guess.
I don't want to find out.
I don't know about that taste.
Man, that would be quite the flamethrower attack, huh? Burning hands. I got something that burns worse.
I can't remember the last time I was drunk. Let's try.
Step up, Hancock. We got grand plans for this town. We got
a whole bunch of there.
Just a whole bunch.
All right.
Like, his cup is full now. Whatever was in it, full now.
Green tea.
Green tea and sake wouldn't be bad though.
I mean, because
I've
sake's
had
got
them
no
separately.
real.
No,
impact on
it's like vodka. It'll take whatever you put in it.
It's like good vodka.
Yes. Sake is way better than vodka.
Okay, so what else is going on right now? Because you guys are getting drunk, rip-roaring, all that.
I'm surprisingly not getting too drunk. Like, I'm drinking.
Like you don't want to be. You don't want to be.
I don't want
out in
to.
the morning.
Yeah,
But you want to be drunk enough that you can get to sleep, but not enough
that's what I'm aiming
to
for.
wake up with a hangover.
Shooting for the sweet spot.
Okay.
Yep.
This is good.
I like it.
Omega,
Uh-huh.
Well, it's
up?
not. It's Bart.
I read your book.
Oh. Yeah, huh?
Shit though.
What do you feel about it?
That's why I gave it to you. I don't make any fucking sense of that. And I don't want to think about that fucking shit. It's dumb. I think it's dumb. That's my final answer. I think it's fucking dumb. But I can't help but feel like, you know, if something happened and all of a sudden, you know, I suddenly wasn't me anymore and the person who it ended up becoming was a bad motherfucker, because they're probably a bad motherfucker because they're just like, you know, all the shit that they did, but I just don't want that to incur on everybody. So I'm trying to live my life with death on the line in case, you know, the motherfucker comes back at any point.
Well, I can certainly understand how you feel in that vein.
Mm-hmm.
I just
What do you
think-
honestly think of it?
Well, the last part about what they found in that cave was definitely interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that was something. But Omega, your life is your own. Your body is your own, and
You say that, but that time I had too much fucking catnip, people started looking at me weird. Like I wasn't suddenly my fucking own.
It was an interesting moment.
That was so much fun.
So is my life mine?
As long as you take it, it will be.
And that's what I'm doing. But it's
Okay.
not fully mine. At any point, who the fuck knows what can happen? It could be tomorrow while I'm fighting one of these assholes. And that would suck. To miss out on that would suck.
I think that you're stronger than you're giving yourself credit for, Omega.
No. I know how fucking strong. I am fucking strong. I do know that.
I mean, mentally stronger than you think you are.
Look, it's just not something I want to fucking risk. All right.
Didn't
You're
you hear
the
it?
strongest like motherfucker I've ever seen, and you do all that spell wieldy bullshit. I don't know how fucking strong this person is, and if they do that spell wieldy bullshit too, and you're gone, well, then who the fuck knows? And look, maybe I can mentally hold this off. But I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not filled with an exuberant amount of confidence.
Well, didn't you hear your own words to Kenji?
Yeah, but look, if that person comes in and I'm not there,
don't you think somebody would notice?
No, I do, but what if they're a bad person, right? And then it's all I can't even take my problem.
Well, I think the first thing you got to do is be level with everybody. Let them know what they need to expect. That's just respect.
I mean, yeah, that's probably fair. I was really... I knew you were going to say that.
Look, I don't think anybody's going to push you away or deny helping you. It's not what we do here, apparently.
No, it does seem to not be what we do here. But
so I think, and I'll take the book and give it back. You should bring this to Deus, and then you should talk to everybody. And I mean, Kenji helped me a lot when I needed to kind of settle myself down before the whole ritual and all that. People are going to help you, Omega. You just got to let them.
Yeah, I mean, I've just always felt like my life is on a goddamn ticking clock, you know, and...
I know how that feels.
And how do you deal with it?
You find something worth fighting for.
And it just keeps you going? And that's all you gotta do?
Simple as that.
Well, I guess I better find something then.
I don't think you need to look too hard.
What, you want me to fight for Kevin and these assholes? Look, I told Kenji what I thought it was going to give me a shot with that other motherfucker, and I was right. No, you're right. Yeah, for as much as I don't talk and hang back and all that shit. Yeah, I've also never had a family. And it's funny to laugh at everybody and make jokes, and ultimately I'm having a good time. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Huh. You assume that I didn't know that already, Omega? Come on.
Not already.
Come on, Omega. We've known each other long enough. From me helping you when you broke your arm falling out of a tree to today.
Yeah.
And you think I don't know that even though you don't speak up a lot, you actually care?
Yeah, fair. I'm just... It's the only thing in my life that makes me afraid. And why does it have to be something I can't even fight? Unless I find them. But this fucking world is ginormous, and it grows with each fucking day. How the fuck are we supposed to find somebody like that?
Worry about what you can control, Omega.
Yeah, I guess.
Listen, you're not going to solve everything in a day, but it'll go a long way to realizing people are around to give you a hand.
All right. I hear you. I do. And I'm trying to take in more words because you're leaving us soon, and I'm trying not to blow you off like I always used to.
As I've told Kevin, and as I've told Deus, and as I've told everybody, you could always call me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always around.
Thanks.
Go have a good time, huh?
Yeah, I'll try. I just hope that... Listen, if something bad does happen, and whoever this person is decides to take back control, if I do something bad to these guys and you hear about it, you come after me, okay?
Deal.
Fucking 2 shots back of the head.
That sounds like more of a Deus thing than me, but
Well, I'll tell Deus too. I'm serious.
Everybody's in your corner, Omega.
Yeah. Need to be better at being in my own fucking corner.
You have been. Let some other people in.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the talk.
No problem.
Do you think it's... Alright, so beyond this, beyond the whole me shit, do you think this is something we need to worry about?
If it's worrying you, then yes.
I just, like... I know Kevin wants to get back to his... whatever the hell he calls a family. Yeah, look, I've heard stories, and what I know what family is and what Kevin does to his family, sometimes they sound really fucked up.
Look, that's fair, but I've always maintained Kevin has a good heart.
Yeah.
Sid's an enabler.
Sure.
But listen, I mean, if it's something that's on your mind, everybody else here deserves the courtesy of you letting them know.
Fair enough.
That way, if something really starts going off the rails, they'll be able to see it. And they'll know what to look for.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope it's something that they can catch in time. Somehow I feel like sometimes... Sometimes I feel like it's... I don't know. Like it's always looming, but it's never there.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was dealing with all my stuff, I felt the same way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It sucks.
It does. But, after coming here and seeing that there was more to things than Cliffside, and more things worth fighting for, it made me want to stick around.
Yeah, fair.
That's why I'm going to try to fix myself now. Things are worth fighting for, Omega. You just gotta let it happen.
Oh, I'll let it happen. I'll let fighting happen whenever. And I guess it's the 4 part that I gotta get nailed down.
Yeah, well, it looks like you're gonna be pretty quickly having a fight anyway, so...
It sure does! I'm really excited about it. It's gonna really take my mind off it.
Yeah. Let's get back. And, listen, like I said, you could always get in touch with me.
All right. Oh, I guess I should probably go tell Deus about this.
So there we are in Kugane, and Kevin comes up 3 stories to test his new armor. And I swear, Sid's eyes roll back into his head. I ain't never seen a man more flabbergasted.
That's awesome.
I would say that Kevin seems to have the effect on far more people than anyone I've ever met in all my years.
Hey, Kevin the Flabbergaster. Hey, Kevin, we got a new nickname for you.
What's that?
You know what flabbergast means?
No, but no, I work out. I work
That's
out.
your nickname.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you do. Look at those muscles. That's some farm hand strength. You know what I'm saying? Kenji's drunk.
Before I forget, Kenji, I have a present for you. Hold out your hand.
All right, what you got?
Just...
Dead. Figure it
Kenji dissolves.
Sweet release.
Thanos
Yeah.
snap.
There you go. You're welcome.
What is it that you gave him?
I cast Dream upon Kenji, so that when Kenji goes to sleep, he can go straight into Kato Ura's dreams for a direct connection for 8 hours of whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Okay.
You can turn it into a nightmare, but you don't have to.
Do I know this was gifted to me? Or is
I
it something
feel like
I don't know, but I
it's
will
a
experience in
willing
sleep?
creature, so it would impart the knowledge to you that you can visit him upon your dreams to get that message across that you've been trying and failing to get across.
Thanks, Ew.
Do with it what you will. If you want to make him wake up with a bit of a nosebleed, you can. Or if you just want to call him a pansy, you can do that too.
No, I don't need to make him bleed to make him know I'm coming. Thanks.
All right. During the party scene, before it breaks up for the night, is anyone else doing anything?
How late into the morning does this party go?
You tell me.
Kenji's gonna go to bed. I'm assuming we're getting up at like dawn for this. So Kenji's going to bed around 9 p.m.
Well, they said they wanted a day to get your answer. They didn't say you were fighting tomorrow, but that you can make it that way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it that way.
So you go to bed at 9 p.m.?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
I guess, yeah, if Soul sees Kenji going to bed early, he's gonna go to bed too.
Alright, I'll finish my book off and then go to bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to Deus.
You mean like literally finish the book?
I think, yeah.
Speed reading.
How many days?
I read
3 days. Or 3 8 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour periods left.
How many days have you read? Or how many hours have you read?
That fool's been reading nonstop.
Eric.
I mean, I don't know. I guess if it doesn't make sense, then I just read until.
Kevin pulled off 3 readings prior to today with exhaustion. If no one did anything else today, that would be 2 more readings.
Okay.
So you guys are at 5 then, right? They're at 5,
Well, I'm at
the
3
other
because I
one.
cast, or actually, sorry, I'm at 4 total readings because I cast a 8-hour spell today.
Mhm. Right, so you're at 4, but then they're at,
He'd be at 5.
He'd be at 5, yeah. So you got one more, Eric, and then you're good to go.
Okay.
Hey, Omega, did you pick who you're gonna fight? Because like I was asking everyone else, and they all went to bed.
Wait. Ask me the question one more time. Sorry.
Hey, Omega, did you decide who you're gonna fight? Because I was asking everyone else who they were gonna fight, and other than Kenji, they all went to bed and didn't say anything. So.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna fight the guy who like called me a twerp or something the last time I saw him.
Called you a twerp?
Nice guy.
Something like that. The big tall motherfucker.
Yeah, the one with the Makotis around. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. You remember.
Yeah, you told me about it, but
Yeah.
I didn't know he called you a twerp. That's pretty dumb of him.
Well, I mean, he was like, "You're not worth my time," and I'm gonna be like, "You're about to fucking get a new clock, bitch."
I agree. Getting a nice gift can always smooth things over between
Let's
two
get a new
people,
clock.
but
If I have enough time,
I don't know.
get a new
Maybe
clock.
not a clock. Maybe
Let's
something
clean
else
his
that's more
clock, so he's got a new
more
clock.
useful to him.
Sure. What do we think? What do we think it could be?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe a nice weapon. You know weapons, right? So
I do know weapons. We could get him a new weapon, but also I want his weapon.
Best line in the whole movie.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
This bitch.
well, I guess why don't you get his weapon, and then we'll see what we need to do next to replace
Yeah.
that.
That sounds great. We'll make it happen. Who do you want to fight?
Oh, I'm not gonna fight anybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be there for moral support. You know, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna cheer you on. I'm gonna cheer other people on.
Yeah, don't be afraid to like give me notes as I'm fighting.
Yeah.
I might need it.
Yeah, exactly. You
Is there a
know.
way to send them a message on my terms and where we meet and
Oh.
this and that?
Theoretically?
Also, Deus, I know Sid had the book first, but that's because Sid was leaving.
Yeah.
But you think you could look over this book, see if you can make any sense on the severity of the situation and what it might be?
Well, definitely, Omega. You know I would do anything for you.
I
You're
don't
my
have
student, and I feel like I would be remiss in my mentoring if I didn't
Sending is
look into
player.
things that you were concerned about. I learned from Sid how to do that. So yes, I'd be more than happy
Otherwise, I could
to
just do the dream.
take a look at that. And I don't know. You just
I do too.
lately you've been seeming like there's something on your mind, and if this is part of
Yeah.
it, then I definitely want to help you unravel it.
It is definitely part of it. I will be honest. I'm trying to be more honest and upfront with people. It is definitely on my mind,
Okay.
possibly
And
in my mind.
And does this have anything that you had talked to me about when we were on that beach and we were sparring with Millie, and she scared you, and then you were telling me about all your fears?
You know what? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. That was a while ago. I don't like to recollect when I talk about my fears, but maybe I talked about it before. I don't remember.
Okay, that's all right. No worries then. I'll definitely read the book, and then I'll talk to you about it. We'll have
Thanks,
a nice
Bolts.
conversation.
Sid, can you send it to Christian? Thank you.
Thanks, Bolt Senpai.
Oh, senpai. Oh,
Right?
I don't know
Colloquial.
about eyes, but okay.
Did you notice
It's what
that?
Kenji makes as a bonus action.
Senpai.
Only when he's in the kitchen.
All right, so I'll bow deeply to you.
And I'll bow deeply back.
Headbutt.
Should I go to bed or should I train for tomorrow?
Well, I think you should probably get some rest. I feel like you've done all the training leading up to this point. You're as good as you're going to be for tomorrow, so maybe you get some rest so that way you're fresh.
All right. You going to bed?
Yeah, I was going to go to bed too because everyone else has. And I was just going to put this sounding sentry up so that way we don't get attacked by assassins in our sleep again.
Oh. You sure it wouldn't be good training?
It probably would be good training, but if we're up all night, then that might make us a little tired.
You think they have the same honor that Kenji would if they saw us all show up tired and like attacked by ninjas? They'd be like, you guys get one more day.
Oh, I don't know, but
Brain check.
wouldn't that make you mad if you had to wait to fight them? Yeah, you don't like
Yeah,
waiting.
you're right. You're right. I guess it's having one fight and then technically it's having two fights. So like,
Well,
But
it's like
they're the
having two
better
fights.
one.
You're only getting credit for one of the fights because if no one sees you fight a ninja, did you fight the ninja? I don't know.
when I fight a ninja, people know
Of course.
I'm the ninja's natural enemy. Noise.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You are very loud.
Hey Deus, Bolts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I've kind of been reserved a lot. I
Group chat.
kind of wanted to say thanks
So good.
for all that you do. Oh, this sucks. Anyway, you're. Thanks. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I understand what you're trying to say. I know words are and emotions are kind of hard sometimes to articulate. So
Oh yeah, and especially mine. I just woof. I don't like them.
yeah, the good thing is that you're very direct. So a lot of times your actions really convey how you feel about certain things.
That's good. Okay, good. I thought it was coming off as subtle, and I was like, "Oh, you changed that. You changed that business right now."
no, we're well aware. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks. I should probably thank the other Cliffsiders at some point too. Even Kevin.
Yeah, we could thank him after the fight because we're gonna come through. So.
All right. That sounds good. Nobody's dying tomorrow. We're all having fun.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it can't be that bad. I mean, the one Kenji's gonna fight, that one's gonna be bad. I don't have a lot of hope for that one, but honestly, it will be cool to see Kenji get his ass kicked.
Fair.
Well, we'll see how it
Kenji
goes.
will remember this. It's a telltale game.
Yeah, it's like I get to see like the new bar, right? Kenji helped me take down a behemoth, and if this person is gonna be whooping Kenji's ass, gonna be a lot of lessons learned tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely, and never quit learning.
Nah, I won't. I'll try. Oh, I have to read that book. Fuck. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess we both have some reading to do then.
Alrighty. Well, have a good night, Bolts. Sleep well.
All right.
Let me know if you need anything.
What was that?
Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. All right, I will. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Like it.
Good night.
Yeah. Okay. Good night.
You gonna go find Soul?
Yeah, I'm gonna find Soul before bed.
And I have another witching hour activity to do.
Hey, Soul. Mind sending a message for me?
Yeah, Kenji, who are you trying to talk to?
My friends.
Yo, mama.
When you say
Azumi.
friends, it's not your friends.
Azumi
Yes,
herself is who I want to talk to.
Perfect, okay.
I want to lay out the terms and the location. We're going to meet in the center of the town tomorrow. It's going to be one-on-one duels. I want them to know that anyone who dies that's not named Kenji will be brought back. If they kill me, they can take my head and go on their merry way. However, if they all lose to the lot of us, they have to join us and prove their worth.
Now fit that in 25 words, because that's what the spell limit is.
We're gonna have to cut down this a lot.
I mean, you can just do it a few times.
How many times can you cast?
Oh,
I don't know how to cast.
Messages.
There's one. There's
third level spell, but I can. Yeah, I got a lot of spells.
Great, if you could give them the basic terms and conditions of our deal. Do you get to hear an answer?
Also, make sure that they check the little box and make sure they're not a robot.
Correct. If they don't hit the capture box, we're out of here.
Yeah.
I ain't having Kato's new robot coming to this.
Send them several pictures and ask if there's a bicycle in it.
Which one of these?
Please choose the chocobos in these pictures.
Which one has a street
Ooh,
light?
sorry,
It's like
that
the
was a-
sliver. Is that a chocobo or is that just a chicken from a weird angle?
Alright, so you send the message.
I will send the message, yes.
After all of them, you just a little quieter, guys. One just trying to go to bed.
I'm getting louder.
After you send all the messages, you just get a reply from Azumi that says, "That sounds like something I could agree to."
Sounds like she's agreeing to it.
Well, off to bed for me then.
We need to give the town a heads up that there's about to be a battle in the center there?
I believe when the town sees the lot that threaten them face off against their daimios, they'll stay clear enough. But if they're watching, it ain't bad. There's no reason to attack the town anymore. They can get me directly. Good night, Sol. Thanks.
Good night, Kenji.
Do you want to be one of the fighters, by the way? I know they volunteered you, but
Yeah, we'll join you.
you're a good man.
Because he saw Tavi join, right?
Character growth. Yes.
So that would be a big reason, but he's feeling very good after reading the book and all that.
Okay, I like it.
It's because of the Toma leadership
All right.
and whatever.
So, as I understand, before we wind down for the night, everybody has gone to bed.
I will, when everybody goes to bed, I am going to go into the town for something and then come back to the castle.
Okay, pause that. About an hour or so, maybe 30 minutes to an hour after you go to bed, you hear at your door.
Ninjas.
Great. Do I get to invade Kato's dreams before this? Because I'll send you that on Discord. Like, that doesn't...
Do you want to do that before? Because I think you need
it
to
lasts
go to sleep.
you don't have to go to sleep. It lasts 8 hours, and during that 8 hours, if he falls asleep during that 8 hours, you can go off and do things.
I would send it in some time, but I can do this
We'll
first.
do it on Discord.
I'll slide open my door.
Okay, you slide open your door, and there's no one standing there. But then after a second,
If you want to kill me in
You
my
just
sleep,
see-
there are better ways.
after a second, you see Azumi pulling a ring off her finger, and her invisibility spell drops.
Oh, look at you, new skills.
She walks up and gets like this close to you, just like eyeing you. Says nothing.
Are they gonna make out?
You here to kill me, or you want to deal with that tomorrow?
That's a problem for another day. And she kisses you.
Door slides behind us.
No way! Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be sad.
These are not the lessons Omega wanted to learn.
Brienne's sent to guard you, looking in through the window, like, oh, I can't leave.
Okay, question. Would you sleep with her?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. So afterwards, there's pillow
What are we
talk.
not gonna do?
She's laying in bed. She's got a pipe, like a long pipe.
She's got the pipe from Inglorious Bastards.
I'm sorry. She got a pipe or she got pipe.
Sometimes you need the pipe.
Both.
after you get the pipe.
Okay, got it.
Well, that was unexpected.
No, it wasn't. Listen, Kenji, they don't know I'm here.
I kind of assumed that.
I can't really say this in front of them because we're bound. This is bigger than us. I was walking around your party tonight and I heard the Hancock guy.
Mm-hmm. What's Kato doing?
You wonder where our missing limbs went?
Is it to that robot or whatever it is? I'm assuming a robot.
It's not a robot.
What is it?
You killed him.
No, he brought back his fucking son.
He got some kind of necromancer. And the abomination that he made from our limbs and his body.
Yeah, he's at home.
I've never seen anything like it.
Can we get your limbs back?
Maybe. She just kind of looks at her ghost limb. Maybe.
Ghostland can still do great things.
Shut up.
It feels like a stranger's hand.
Leave.
Oh, all right.
We don't have to fight.
I sure hope not.
Think of something to convince the others. It's gonna be hard. Don't make a joke right now.
Oh, you're cutting my legs out from under me, Zoom.
I already did that. She gets up and she pulls on her robe.
God, well played.
Goodbye, Kenji. And she just slips out.
Bye, Izu.
Slip a note under your door. Mass suggestion.
Okay. In the time that was happening, and she puts on her invisibility ring again before she leaves. Sid, you went to town to get something?
No, I went to town to do something, and then I will come back to the castle and knock on Kenji's door.
Very revealing robe. He's like,
Round
"All
two."
I'm wearing a Zumi's robe. Oh my god. Oh, I did
We
such a
gotta
mistake.
stop in a minute, guys, but a little quieter, please.
Okay, be quiet.
Yeah, what can I do for you, Sid? I got a big fight tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, I know about that, and I got to be honest with you. I've never really liked how smart your old friend thinks he is, and I feel like he might try to pull something.
Which one? Some?
Isamu.
What about him?
I think he thinks he's too smart for his own good.
I think he knows he's too smart for his own good. However, I'm currently trying to think of a way to convince them not to fight.
And I hope you could figure that out. But if you can't, and he's got something planned and all hell breaks loose, I hand him a piece of paper with a little glyph written on it. Look for those. Lead them there. Stay a little away. Yell fire.
Sid, I appreciate you, but I ain't doing that. I think you know why.
If all goes wrong, and they go back on their word.
That ain't like them. Makoto would. But I think he's laying in our flower patch right now, so I ain't got to worry about him.
Well, you're not letting me stay. Just keep that in
No.
mind. Then you just keep that in mind for you. Then you take that paper and you remember it.
All right, I'll remember it. But you also got to say hi to Sherbin for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I will.
Good. I'm proud of you, by the way. I know it don't mean too much. We only known each other a few weeks, but it seems like you finally learned to take care of yourself, friend.
Fortunately, it feels a lot like running away, too.
It ain't. I can tell you right now. This is running towards happiness, not away from your family. You just run into a different part of it. And every single person in this castle, even the servants who barely met you, they're all with you on this.
Well, hopefully I'm not gone for too long.
You know, I hope not too, but I'll take care of your family in the meantime. And even if this duel has to go down and I don't figure a way out of this, just know your family's gonna be safe. I'm the only person they can kill in this fight and still maintain their honor.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh, let's hope.
Thank you, Kenji.
See. Look, I got the reach, but Azumi's got the flexibility.
Shut up.
Well.
Love you. It's so good.
You take care of yourself.
You too. And I know you won't be a stranger because you left your weird robot thing, but don't be. Fill us in on what's making you happy in life, all right? I think the kids could use it. Hell, I think we all could use it. And don't forget your meditation on the road, friend.
No, I won't. Especially once Harry starts talking again.
By the way, Sid, Kenji looks like a glow to you.
Literally glowing. Luminescent. No.
You look like you're in good spirits.
Yeah, what else am I supposed to be in?
Fair enough.
Life has strange ways of letting us know it's still there, huh?
Yeah, you can say that again.
You could say life comes at you weird.
God damn it, Jeff Goldblum.
Life finds a way.
I'll see you in the morning before I go.
Cheers. And I slide my door shut.
I go back to my room.
You go to your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Izumi's there.
You slide your door open, and as it's halfway open, like you're finishing opening it, you just hear, "Sid, don't freak out."
Well, that's usually not a great way to start a conversation.
Sid freaks out.
There's a hooded figure sitting in a rocking chair in your room.
Didn't even know I had a rocking chair.
Well, you do.
Oh, good.
Brought it with them for dramatic effect.
What can I do for you?
The figure stands up and pulls the hood off, revealing a face that is very familiar to you, but somehow mixed with an Aura. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Oh?
Ooh.
Ooh, spooky.
Good stuff.
I don't know. Sherbin, his body parts have been used for Daimyo Kid.
Oh no. Oh my god, I'm so scared of that amalgamation. Especially if he maintains his memories.
Is this where you saw this going?
Nope.
Can we just keep playing tonight? I mean, like, what's another 3 hours?
Trying to fun.
Are you having fun, John?
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
Next week is December. You should come.
We'll see.
Next week is 28th.
Kevin's practicing his harmonica, by the way, everyone. So when he kills whoever, he's gonna play this.
Gift exchange is on the 19th. If you haven't made your wish list yet, make sure you do that. I know some people have already bought their gifts.
What?
What?
Love that guy.
What is this?
He's a comedian singer guy.
He makes a song out of sex sounds.
Oh, it's so.
About
It's just
everything.
at a fucking bar.
Like he made those beats live.
He made the beats live. Yeah, he did it in front of everyone. It's so good.
My favorite's his morning wake up song. Where
His
it's
morning
just
wake up song
beats,
is
it's like,
so good.
got a bed, bitch, go.
Got a bad bitch, go.
Alrighty, good game, gang.
Can Ayo have? Can
Night,
Ayo
Sid.
have Zamel's dreams?
Later, there.
before-
Laters.
The morning or
Yes,
the
that's fine.
witching hour routine.
Okay, that's fine. All right. I gotta take out the dogs and the trash.
So help me, I
throw
will
away the
melt his
dogs.
brains out his ears.
Sadness in for the dogs.
Well, that was fun, guys. Thanks for tonight.
Thank you for tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're done.
Gotta think of more tree